It's your boy Isaac Anzu back again with a friend this time. And today we're going to have a chill chatting stream. We're going to do a tier list. And this tier list is boom, every single JOJO stand. Wow, there's so many. I didn't scroll all the way down until now. But my co-host and Encyclopedia Brown for this particular venture is Lovis D. Frog. And
Hello.
The flippin' title is supposed to tag you.
Oh yeah, I mean it looks tagged on mine, and
Oh, does it? Okay, sweet.
yeah, and yeah, it shows up when I hover over it.
Awesome. I love that feature. How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, Lovis?
Oh, I am good. I've been excited about talking about JoJo's
Heck yeah.
ever since the new part started.
I know, and I kind of forgot that Araki does just a chapter a month now, so
Yeah.
it's like the pain of waiting is.
I know. Is this is part 9 also your first part? You starting off from the get-go?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is for a lot of people, just because part 8 was
Yeah.
10 years long.
Yeah. So like when the anime started to pop off, part 8 was still going on.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, thinking how the OVAs of part 1. I mean, I don't want to check, but I'm pretty sure it started after part 8 started. That's crazy. But yeah, I got the hankering for some JoJo stands.
Heck yeah. Let's so we already have a tier above S, which is just the hacks tier. I think that's extremely appropriate choice.
There's a few.
Yeah. we might have to add some more tiers here.
Oh yeah.
Depending on I can already see that there's going to we are going to need to add a tier that is just this is just rape.
There's a few when I was like, okay, I don't know, this is not fair for anybody.
Not good. Okay. Well, let's but overall I think it's kind of just our favorites, isn't it? We don't need to we can pick a particular reason, but we're going based on feel.
How much we like them.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's get started. Who's this first guy here?
We got 20th Century Boy from part 7, Steel Ball Run.
Okay.
Do you remember what he does?
No, I don't. Is this Hot Pants?
No. It is
Oh, yeah.
Magnet.
Magnet?
Yeah, let's see. Any attack a toad's magnet into the ground as long as he assumes a kneeling position. He's the guy that just gets like he just gets held by his stand. And he oh yeah, by the way, spoilers for up to this is a part 8 manga. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be.
Let me edit the description. Yeah. Spoilers through part 8.
Yeah. Yeah. So he fought. Oh, you got it. Okay. So he fought, our boys, and any damage he gets just goes to the ground, but he can't move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they just toss him into the lake.
Makes sense.
It's so bad.
Makes sense.
It's like the ultimate defense, but you can't.
So pretty good power with a pretty obvious weakness.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like any JoJo could handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would have been a real threat for anybody. But yeah, I just don't think because he can't move, or I mean he can a bit, but I'd
It's
say
not-
C or D.
Yeah, it's not really an offensive power. It's not really that dangerous either.
Yeah, it's bad. If I like,
let's go D. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. And then
Okay, next up, I know this one. It's Achung Baby, right? The invisible baby.
yeah, invisible baby. Now here's the problem. We don't know how good it can be. It's invisibility, but it's still a baby.
Yeah.
So do we want to judge on how good it can be, or how good it was at the moment?
Well, as I recall, the power was kind of uncontrolled, right? Did the baby
it was
did the
a
baby
baby.
ever get around to controlling the power, or
We don't see the baby after that arc.
I
But one
was
thing,
pretty sure it's just an invisible baby from then on.
but yeah, one thing that is cool is that the power can also make other things invisible too. Like it made Joseph's like hands turn invisible when touching it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. So I mean, it's still pretty tough.
I'd put it as C, just like middle of the road. Could be good, could be like a horrible detriment your entire life.
Yeah, I'm sure. Did you ever see the theory after part 7 or whenever the parts end, they thought the new JoJo was gonna be that invisible baby grown up?
I saw that theory and I really wanted it to be true.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, but then it's like, people were saying, oh, they're gonna go back to the original universe, and like that would have been cool. But I mean, a main JoJo needs to have a unique stand that can be tricky. All right. Ooh, wait.
Okay,
Next
who's
boy.
next?
We got Aerosmith from part 5, from one of the goodest of boys.
Oh my God,
Aerosmith, the little airplane.
Narantia is a bae for sure.
Yeah, just
But
I think it's a good stand. I think
it's a solid stand. It's
Because-
just pure offense, obviously.
No, it can also have the recon with its what was it, the radar thing?
Oh yeah, they did do
Machine gun?
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
the carbon dioxide radar. So with those two,
I'd bump it up to A for that.
it's a good A for sure, because it could even shoot, like, it's a small plane, but it could shoot through cars, and it had the radar. So yeah, those two together, I'd say A.
Okay,
It's in the
sick.
game.
It's in the game.
Oh, and next is Anubis,
Anubis
a
is
sword.
just the
A
sword.
It's a possession sword that makes the user be possessed. It's just like D. Because it can't move. I mean, I think it's better than 20th century because
I think
it can
so.
still attack, but it still needs to possess somebody.
Yeah,
So
it's very as many stands are, it's very situational, but it's powerful in that one situation. So I'd give it a C. Slightly better than 20th Century Boy.
yeah.
All right.
And the next one is Aqua Necklace from Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable.
Aqua Necklace.
He
is
is
this
the water boy.
The water boy.
Yeah, from in the very beginning.
Oh,
He's from that criminal.
the Angelo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, let's see. I think it's not a bad stand. It's water, is long range, evasive. It's pretty solid. It's weak and it's difficult for. Yeah. It is weak though. And yeah. It has a liquid form. Oh, and it can possess people. That's right.
It's
so it can attack in water and possess people.
it's kind of an assassin style stand.
Yeah. I
Like
think. Yeah.
it's not meant to go head on in a fight. It's meant to sneak in and
Yeah.
take advantage of a tough situation.
I'm watching the thing and it did get punched by Stando Powah and it just smushed into water. But I think it would be on like a low B because I still think it would give trouble to like any Joe game.
I was thinking B as well. All right, this is the grandpa who can get inside pictures.
He's in the photos, but like, come on. Another diamond unbreakable. That's cool. What is this specific name? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Adam Hartfather, that's what it's called. He's in the photograph. It allows the dude to remain and move inside of a photo, potentially trapping other people with him inside of it. That's bad.
It's yeah. I feel like it's kind of similar to D, where it's like the way they solve the problem is literally just don't look at the photo.
Yeah, and he just Josuke just smashes it closed anyways.
Mm-hmm. So
it's bad. I think it might be below.
I'm compelled to put it on D because it is still somewhat useful. He does have plot significance. It's not just like I feel like F tier stands are ones that are just like not very good and maybe even actively harm the user.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of it too. It's just, oh boy, it's so weak and like once you figure out like.
All right.
And the next one is this cool cat, which my screen is. You know who this is?
Is this Josuke's stand?
Is it Josuke's stand? Is it Crazy Diamond?
No, Crazy Diamonds got to be later because these are in alphabetical order, right?
Yeah. I don't know why it's not. I thought it showed the name on the.
There's
wait. I know it's part 3.
Here's Crazy Diamond. Who's this one?
I remember who. It's in part 3. It's one of the brothers, I do believe. One of those gambling brothers.
Oh, right. The stands that we like never see. D'Angelo brothers.
Awesome. ATUM.
Artham. Is this the video game one or the card playing one?
Yeah, that's it. Resembles ability like a threatened stand they face because of its blah 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 to steal souls and weeds. Yeah, it's the video game one.
Okay, that's a baseball.
So it can steal souls and weed souls. I guess it's not really video games, but he was using that to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. I'd put this.
It's so situational.
Yeah, I'd put this on the same level as Anubis in that it's like, if you get caught up in the game of the stand, you have to get out of it. But it's kind of easy to not get caught up in the game of the stand. Just say no.
Yeah, and I think a different user could have used it better because its main ability is to steal and read souls. Like if you could read a soul, like imagine using that to like hand-to-hand combat. You can like, I don't know, see how they're gonna fight or whatever. But yeah, that's good. Behind the news, yeah. Now this one is part 8. They are juicy. This is. Do you remember who it is?
It's the sisters stand who can like shoot arrows at people.
Yeah, it's just the mom. I love this design. It is. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, come on. Where are you? California King. Vitamin C. Joseph Stan. I wish we did get to see more Joseph. Born this way. No, not you.
Is there a
Love
list of all the
Deluxe, is that-
stands in alphabetical order somewhere?
Alphabetical order. That might be a good idea. I thought this tier list maker would show
Their names, maybe?
yeah, I thought it might have been a 7.
We gotta
Oh
add.
wait, hold on.
We need to add a row below.
Oh, what are you thinking? This garbage?
No, we need to add a dupes column. And actually, I'm gonna put it at the top so it's not as intrusive. Because
Oh, okay.
I'm
Put the extras.
I'm just going through and I'm seeing a lot of dupes already. Like,
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened when I was uploading it all.
okay.
Ah, okay, I found the alphabetical thing.
I can change the background color.
Yeah, you can make it black. Oh, I mean, I guess any color, but the one I have on. Oh, Awakening 3 Leaves. What a long name.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's why I couldn't recognize it. It showed. Oh god, it's such a cool stand. It's probably one of my favorite stand designs. So this one is super cool. I would say it has vector manipulation. You know,
Vector
just like,
manipulation.
Yeah, Awakening 3 Leaves. I wonder what music reference that is. Let's play a game. Let's guess what the music reference is. Can you vector spaces by spawning arrows that Mitsuba can place in different directions. They can move energy to where the arrows are pointing and allowing it to negate any form and entities in proximity to the user, the inside of the user, or whether the arrows. Oh yeah, I just remembered how part 8 ended. That's right. Yeah. It will expel foreign objects. That might be useful from the body in the directions where the larger arrow is facing. Yeah. This is A tier.
Yeah,
I'd say it's.
I remember she only used it in a couple scenes, but it was very powerful every time she did.
I think it would be above, higher than Aerosmith. Because
I don't think we're doing. I don't want to do the like ranking within the tiers.
oh no, I mean it is better than Aerosmith. Okay, so the next what's the next one? Where is? Yes, let the hate fill you. Are we going to babyface?
Judgmental.
I mean-
Judge everything.
This one. Who's this on video? I want to say. Who's the blue bit, buddy? Yeah, this is. Is it Babyface? Yes, it is. That's what I thought. Babyface in part 5. Do you remember this dummy?
Baby face. No, I don't.
Yeah, it was a fucking weird one where it was who was the user of it? Of Melon. A unique stand function as a computer that can generate a secondary detonate stand capable of. Yeah, I don't. I just think.
I remember this one. We're adding a new tier, and that is. This is just sexual assault. That's the new tier.
Is it gonna fit? Hey. Yeah, it was this. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
It's not. It's you know, it's a functional stand in terms of the story, but it's just sexual assault.
Okay, next one is a Bad Company. one of the earlier stands in part 4. Oh, you're still making it aside.
Bad Company, the small soldiers.
Yeah, small soldiers. I don't think they're too bad, but they're not.
I'd give them a B. They proved pretty versatile.
Yeah, they're this small.
Despite being small.
B's good. Well, they definitely have they had helicopters and tanks too.
I believe so, yeah.
And then the next one is some green dude.
Some green dude.
Oh yeah, ball breaker.
Ball breaker.
Yeah, it's my ex-wife.
My ex-wife. A boomer
joke.
Yeah, boomer joke.
Yeah, this is it's from Steel Ball Run, and it's yeah, this is gonna remind you. Used by our homeboy Pizza Gyro. The short time he had a stand.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah, it's when he got Jesus's eyeballs. Yeah.
Yeah. But his stand basically just enhanced the power he already had, which was spin.
Yeah, the ability is little is known about Ball Breaker's full capability, as it only appears once, and the technique was flawed due to an imperfect steel ball. It can be assumed that since it is developed from a golden spin ball, Breaker is incredibly powerful. So, I think this is similar to Invisible Baby, where it seems very strong, but we just do not know enough. It's one use with a bad steel ball. Yeah, I'll put it above still, because it's still using the golden spin.
True. And spin is like the Hammond, it actually turned out to be pretty powerful in the context of the story.
Yeah. If we saw Mole, I can easily see it being A or S. But in one time. Next one is
the
Light Switch.
The magnet.
It's bad.
It's not good, right?
F, I'd say F.
Not only could it affect the user in a negative way, but it's like all they had to do was not touch the extremely suspicious power outlet on a rock.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, it's so bad. And she was one of the elite members of
I don't know how she was an elite member. Absolutely trashed here, stand.
No, it's so bad.
A Rocky trying to be a comedian level stand. That's all it was.
Yeah, God, it was just like a whole joke little thing. So it was bad.
All right. Next up, we've got Imperio's room.
Yeah, burning down the house. It's just despite the stand's own lack of combat relative ability, burning down the house utility through the house of its ghost objects allows Imperio to effectively assist your lead. It's an assist stand that just lets you, go to ghost rooms. Ghost rooms, pretty much what it is.
Honestly,
I give it
it's a pretty good stand for the context of the story.
Yeah. I think it's a solid B. It is right in the very useful.
Yeah, and honestly, if we took this out of the context of the prison, it could be an extremely useful stand.
Yeah, it's like I want to say a better version of the little turtle we're gonna get to, but it's just very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Their own spatial realm.
Oh yeah, is the turtle on
5?
The turtle on the somewhere? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Mr. President.
All right.
Speaking of top 5, we got Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. Oh, the fishing rod. The fishing rod.
Yeah, which actually, I think, isn't too bad. It can fish through anything. Anything, pretty much. It's very good if the user was more competent in the start.
It's one of those. It's one of
believe.
those stands that is actually really good, just held
Yeah.
back by the user.
Yeah.
Is it S tier though?
Oh no.
Okay, I think it's
I was
a
thinking,
definite A, but maybe not.
Right?
Maybe not
Yeah,
S.
like if think about it, if it was for like a good assassin, just through a wall, that'd be
Mhm.
yeah.
All right,
Next is there's little boy.
this is
There's little gremlin.
bites the dust, right?
Yeah. Bites the dust. Is it our first hacks?
This is the specific ability. So Killer Queen has like 4 different stands on this list, I'm sure. But this is the specific ability to make things explode when they're touched, right?
It is there you are. Bites. Where are you? Bites. Yeah, bites the dust. It's pretty much when they a time bomb when they ever think it's a miniature Killer Queen that planted into a hose and then activates when his identity is revealed, blowing up anyone in his vicinity who hears a secret, bites the dust, then creates a temporal loop, turning back time by roughly an hour.
Oh God. Okay.
It fucks with time.
It's not just the bomb.
Yeah.
It's also the time manipulation.
Yeah, it's a hacks. Oh, it's hacks. It's about. It's
Yeah, that's
time
definitely
loop. It makes
our first
time loop.
our
It's,
first hacks for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
that's
all the ultimate like time based powers are
Yeah.
probably going to end up being hacks.
yeah. Time, space, gravity,
Causality.
yeah, all that bullshittery. Next, we get
Black
one
Sabbath.
of the coolest looking stands. Black Sabbath. Coolest stand of Polpo. That's right.
Yeah, it's
Only able to exist within shadows,
shadow powers.
and it can pull people's souls out. So it's pretty much a one-hit kill if it gets you.
I'd put this on B with the other assassin stand. It's like
huh?
it's a single target. It's a single target stand. It's pretty powerful.
And it's in shadows, so like just like our boy, he just dodges shadows. We all know that, yeah.
Just
Would you say-
dodge your dang shadows.
Would you say it's below Waterboy? I mean, Waterboy can still travel through water. He's not limited by space.
Yeah, I'd say that Sabbath is a little bit more limited than
Wait, hold
Waterboy.
on. Does Black Sabbath still need the activation? Because it only activated when the lighter went out.
I think
Is
it's
that? Oh yeah.
listen.
Is it an
listen.
automatic stand?
But I do think it requires activation, but the lighter going out is such an arbitrary thing.
Yeah.
It implies to me, and I know this is maybe a big assumption, but it implies to me that Polpo set that requirement for his stand. So if it's a stand you
it
can set the
does.
requirement for, I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
it's not that
And-
limited.
Yeah, it says for undisclosed reasons, Black Sabbath is linked to Polpo's test in his lighter. So yeah. So and one thing I do think makes it better, it's an automatic stand and long range, and those are a deadly combo. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
for
gotta
sure.
try to. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. Next, who is this weirdo?
Is this the underwater stand?
Oh,
From
no,
part
it's
3?
Blue Hawaii from Part 8.
Blue Hawaii.
Yeah, you remember that arc was long. Let me give you a little refresher.
Yeah.
Appearance, it looks weird as hell. Mind control. Blue Hawaii has the ability to take control of or possess a personal animal, so long as they touch something that was at some point attached to the user. For instance, Dolomite uses one of his teeth to take control of a young boy to attack Josuke. Yeah, this is when it was a stone person that was attacking Josuke, and everything kept attacking to him, and they had to keep trying to get to him. And remember, it was the weird dude that had like no limbs that lived in the pond.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to get flashbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just remember the arc was a bit long. When touched, a target would be invaded by blue Hawaii, shown as its skeletal design mark the body. The contact must be physical. Touching someone through a protective layer like a plastic sheet doesn't count, but physical contact with a controlled person's blood counts. Yeah, so we can control it. I think that's pretty. Yeah, they had a hard time. Once a person or animal is under Blue Hawaii's thrall, lasers become a catalyst of spreading the infection power. Yeah, so he can make zombies. Pretty much in control them. The main weakness to the stand power is that those under Blue Hawaii's controls can only move in a linear path to reach. Oh yeah. They can only go in a straight line.
And didn't they get on a bus or something and like try to?
Yeah, he got on a bus. Yeah. So
Okay.
he can make zombies that walk in a straight line that he can control.
I would argue that this is similar to an assassination stand, but it's a bit more powerful than an
Yeah, I was
assassination
thinking
stand.
what, low A?
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause it was a lot. Now speaking of,
What is
we're
this?
gonna get into some Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my god. Okay, well, okay. This is either S or Hacks, but I don't think it's quite Hacks.
I was thinking S too.
Yeah, it's S. Like the range is insane,
And
but
its power to make anything come alive. What was it? Make any like
fictional
story
thing come alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not quite Hacks.
Nasty.
It is.
No, that's not space time.
Yeah, it's
just
not
making a lot of
manipulating the
monsters.
fabric of reality. It is creating a lot of minions over a very large area.
And it was beaten by itself by being made, having something that can suck it up. So yeah, it's definitely an S with its just straight up range and power.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. I'm doing my own little. And then you got motorcycle.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Motorcycle's pretty cool.
Motorcycle.
Ball-
That's the
Born This Way.
yeah,
From Parts 8.
and it,
Actually, wait, did
it's
they?
a pursuit style attacker, right?
Yep. And it can. Yeah, it had some pretty unique stuff where it can like go open up between doors. Let me just. Ability Born This Way was an automatic stand deafened by constant power independent of the distance from the user, and is usually in that it rides a motorcycle equipped with a hammer and oh wait, yeah. Summon through openings, that's it. Can employ Born This Way or any chosen target, but can only appear near them when they open something to target a person. Yeah, so if you open another thing, like a door, a can, a box, it opens. I think this is very good stand. When Born This... Oh yeah, it also has freezing wind. Like it can control powerful and cold gusts of wind to attack. The wind is strong enough to push back a grown man, and yeah, it has to be one of the best pursuit stands and automatic stands.
Yeah, I'd give it an A.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the level of a B maybe, but just
Yeah.
being so versatile and otherwise powerful, I think pushes it up to an A.
Where did you put Blue Hawaii? Did you
Also,
put
also on A. Yeah.
it? No, did you put it? Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
sorry.
see,
Sorry. I didn't realize. This tier list is getting long.
Yeah, we can probably just. Yeah, you can. Oh wait, no. I was thinking. Yeah, you guys go down.
Let me I can do this though.
I'm thinking, I don't know, that the fishing pool kind of looks out of place with all those heavy hitters next to it. You still think the fishing pool is good with them?
We'll put it at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have. I saw funny when I was a few days ago. I saw a post saying like this was the ugliest stand. No, I don't think it's ugly. I just don't think it's has the normal depth. Do you remember this loser from Part 4 with the kid? I played rock paper scissors with
Oh yeah, the hole on his face like sucks.
Yeah.
If you lose rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
What did we establish why did the story establish why they chose to engage this kid in rock paper scissors? He just kind of.
It was because it was by Boys to Men.
Boys to Men.
It's because it was he fought the weird guy, the artist.
Rohan.
What is that? Yeah, he fought Rohan, and Rohan ain't no bitch.
Rohan would not back down. I think this is
ability.
I think this is a D, just solid. Just don't engage the child.
Think this is another case of if the user was more intelligent with the ability, because its ability is energy theft. Can steal the energy of an opponent whenever Kin wins the game. If a different user thought of a different way to do challenges or something. But it's another, just like Darby, the Darby brothers, they have to play a game, which, like, so many steps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, then we get this weird ass mother. But yeah.
It's just
what's your stream policy about swearing?
You can swear.
Thank fucking God. I mean, cool. This weird boy, I actually had to I don't even remember what part it's from. Part 8? Yeah. Wait, where are you?
It looks like a Part 8 stand. Like just weird, weird AF.
Brainstorm, there you are. Brainstorm is a stand of Urban Gorilla from JOJO Tier. Yep. Brainstorm is a colony of pointed block-like creatures which resemble ball puzzles. Yep, I know what that is. It has spike fillers that can extend ability. Start with the words. Hemolysis. Brainstorm is a bacteria-like stand that Urban Gorilla sends. Oh, I remember Urban Gorilla. This is when they were trapped on the ski belt with those two weird dudes fighting them underneath.
I remember that. There was the centipede guy and Urban Gorilla.
Yeah, which can melt the flesh if anyone touches it. They grab onto the surface of the skin where with the fillers they break through the skin, and the fillers extend into the victim's body. The stem causes hemolysis, whatever that is, and enter deeper into the skin will also constantly multiply, explode. Okay, so it's a pest bacteria that messes up the skin.
I feel like
I think it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I feel like it's small area, but probably like an S tier stand. It's really hard to fight against.
Yeah, and let's see, Jotaro, I don't know how he would beat it by himself. I don't think he could punch it out of him. Josuke could probably, like, if it touches you. Yeah.
He could probably heal it. Part 8 Josuke, didn't he reflect it back on the dude probably?
Probably. It's one of the parts on the face and on.
Okay, it sounds powerful, but I don't remember too much about
bacteria.
it. Maybe we put it high A.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe under Vector?
Sure. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Next we have Green Lad.
Is this the from part 6?
Oh, this is Sea Moon.
Yeah, the fully evolved green boy.
Yeah, Yo-Yo Mama, whatever. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I did not like this part, these guys. Yes, where are you, Sea-Moon?
Sea-Moon's power was changing the direction of gravity, right?
I do believe, the design's pretty sexy though. Sea-Moon. I don't know, I just like those. Ability is very powerful and dangerous stand, despite its lack of physical strength, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, gravity shift. It was the gravity stuff that can, within a radius of 3 kilometers, 1.9 millimeters for you weird Americans, around Poochie, the directions of Earth gravity is altered so the physical material is repelled away from him. Thus, any unfixed object will fall away from Poochie, as if the Earth was a giant cliff. But then return to a normal once fall outside the ability range. Likewise, anyone positioned from Poochie will fall upwards toward space to your ability. Yeah, it's, space. Surface invasion. Sea-Moon is also capable of direction modifying.
I would call this.
Oh my god, that's right.
I would call this a S tier stand for sure. Just very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Not quite hacks though, since it's still like in a limited range.
Yeah, it's gravity, which, if it's gravity, it's up there. Oh, dude. I'm in the wiki. I haven't finished Part 6 anime, but I have read it. I mean, I read all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the little gif they're using to show what Jolene's hand turns inside out when Sea-Moon touches it. And wow, those animators sure are good. Yeah, I need to finish Part 6 anime.
All right, next up we have.
Now.
Oh, I love this character.
Cool.
The guy.
He's just so cool.
The guy can walk on rain.
Yeah, walking on him. And his stand. I wish they at least put catch the rainbow.
Yeah.
Such a cool, but
I would put this on baseline B. Because it is this rain manipulation. Yeah.
Catch the rainbow allows Blackmore to utilize or manipulate rain in various unusual ways, such as allowing him to travel quickly or for fighting purposes. Yeah, so it's cool. Definitely love the design of the dude. It's so cool, but it's just he walks in rain, and if it's not raining, he's a bit fucked. So yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Totally agree on that one.
Yeah, situational, good, but eh.
Next one is JoJo Tier with the. Pretty sure we only see this once with the little. I think it was the little sister. Where are you? Is it you?
Oh, is this? Oh my God, that okay. That character.
Tell me how you feel.
I hate the little sister character, because the first time we meet her, she's all like, I'm an adult woman. I'm gonna seduce you, and then the rest of the story, she's like, I'm a little girl. I'm acting like a child, and it's like, make up your damn mind. And
California.
And if you're gonna have a childlike character, don't give them a seduction-like power.
Yeah, it's look at this ability. Oh, that's right. The ability is kind of cool. Ability allows you to steal particular memories from a person under certain conditions set by the user, while fairly harmless and fitting for the playful Daya.
Playful,
D-A-I-Y-A.
D-A.
I mean, if you look at it,
Daya.
Yeah. Now we're getting to parts where I haven't seen the anime, so you don't know how it's pronounced.
Yep.
When the stand was introduced, it seemed to create a large gas on Daya's leg. However, when Josuke checked, the gas simply disappeared as if nothing happened. It remains unclear if this is another one of California King's bad abilities. Okay, but it's one of those.
So it's it's like a selective hypnosis kind of.
Yeah, ability can steal parts of someone's memories if they break a wall set by Daya. I mean, that's pretty strong ability, and you can make a simple wall. Like, hey, don't breathe. I don't think she did that.
It's
not
really.
It was just on a game.
it's not really it's not really like a combat stand, right? It's not really powerful.
Like, and it was just used for like, what was it, a board game, a card game? And she was just playing around. She really never used it. I would put it at like low B, because it's still memory. It still messes with your memory.
Let's put it.
That's like
Let's put it at high C. It's just like very situational. And
could you imagine if the Part 5 enemy had that, just to get rid of anybody's memory of him?
Then that'd be the perfect stand for him. Just a instant win.
Yeah. It's funny to think like how good stands would be in different parts.
Right. Like, imagine a world where JoJo characters were fully competent. Couldn't happen. Oh, next one is pretty hacks, right? This is the evolved form of Silver Chariot.
Yeah, we got Chariot Requiem. Great name. Love the design. The power is dumb. I mean, not dumb, but it's just like super situational. Because the ability was just to make sure no one gets the arrow. Is an automatic stand that follows its late user. He's alive. He's just a total. Find a wish to protect their arrow at all costs. Despite its previous form being a heavily combat-oriented stand, Chariot Requiem doesn't show any combat ability yet. Body manipulation. Chariot Requiem is particularly resistant, being able to reattach detached limbs. Yeah, it was all gooey. Oh yeah. And soul manipulation. Hold up, yeah. I'm feeling hacks. How it could rearrange souls. That was fun.
Yeah, didn't it like swap people from other bodies? I remember that.
Yeah, and then we got stand manipulation. Is able to affect souls. It also affects stands if they are reflections of the soul. The first known ability of Chariot Requiem is to greatly empower stands, energizing them and making them more powerful they were before the soul switch. And complete alteration of life. Hold up. True ability is complete control of the soul of all living beings. We might be going above S. He might be an S.
I think the ability is hacks worthy, but because it seems like Requiem stands exist almost on their own to fulfill the wishes of their user at the moment the arrow strikes them.
Yeah. With enough time.
Yeah, I feel like powerful, but the fact that it's an automatic stand, the fact that it has a very narrow goal, probably bumps it down to S. Not quite hacks.
Yeah. Do you think it's better than Bohemian Rhapsody?
I would say so, because in the end Bohemian Rhapsody was kind of self-destructive.
And with this ability, I completely forgot the complete alteration of life. It's able to switch the entirety of the people, animals, and plants. Yeah, because you could switch souls between animals. So yeah, it has soul manipulation. So yeah.
Just absolutely brutal stand.
Definitely top tier S.
All right.
Next we got. This little fuck. This is the F.
What is this one?
It's the little dude that hangs on the back and you can't let anybody see your back or you die.
Oh yeah, like kills the user. Yeah, that's an F tier stand.
It legit has to be the worst. Let me look at its stomach. I like how mean I get towards him. Cheap Trick, that's it.
Cheap Trick. An appropriately named stand. All right.
Oh, Clash.
Who is this one?
Wait, that's not Clash. Hold on, who is that? Oh, it's the Crazy Train. Is it Crazy Train? I'm pretty sure it's the
looks like a
one.
Looks like a part. Yeah, 7.
Not Love Train. chocolate disco. Thing is, I want to use nice, like, it's weird on the wiki. They use some, like, the images they use as the cover aren't that, like, clear. So, yeah, it's chocolate disco. That's what I
Chocolate
thought it was.
disco. What a name for a stand.
Yeah, this one, this is when they were doing some weird ability. Chocolate disco functions as a tool that grants disco, wow, great control over flying objects in a large zone. As a result, Gyro is at a disadvantage against him. Oh yeah. So repositioning with disco. So the name is D-I-S-C-O. That's how it's. When disco activates chocolate disco, a grid with the rows labeled as letters and columns labels as numbers appear from his feet, covering about 20 feet in front of him. By pressing on one or several buttons on the arm guard. Oh yeah, he'd hit the. The arm guard and flying projectiles or objects can instantly transport to the corresponding area. By pressing F5 on the arm guard, and the object is teleported on the F5 space falling down.
I don't remember this at all.
A bad stand.
This is just bad.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was right before they were trying to figure out what D4C is. Remember when they were like. Where these two girls saw him, but I saw him do this. This is right before that. It's it's like low D, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because you have to stand in a grid, and he has to hit his arm thing. Yeah, it's bad.
It's just pure like defense against projectiles stand, and the user was just extremely lucky that Gyro and Johnny were both projectile users at that point.
Yeah, it was bad. Who did we have next?
Is this Spice Girl?
Spice? That's a S. No, that's a. Hold on, I gotta lean over closer to you. I think. I wish I could make my favorite. Oh. Hey, yeah, hey, why don't I just look at my folder that has all of the stuff labeled correctly?
Yeah, you should do that.
I have all of them. So we wouldn't have to guess each time.
I think you might have uploaded these 3 times.
Well, the thing is, you replace them. Well, should have replaced them. Because I'd get rid of them, then put it back. Oh, then again, I just could have messed up. Stands, there we are. And look, in alphabetical order. We are at. This is Cinderella. That's right. Okay.
Oh,
Cinderella from part 4.
Yeah, the face manipulation.
It does its job.
It has a job.
But,
it's a cool stand because it was like kind of the first completely non-combat stand.
Yeah. It did seem like it was placed there just to be used for when Kira, not Kira,
yes, Kira, but also the what's her face, the hair.
Well, you
girl.
know when yeah, but it seemed like she was just put there just to later on change his face. But I don't know. ID C.
I'm gonna say high D.
Yeah.
Like useful for what it does. Not actually a powerful stand though.
Now we're on to where are you? There you are. Civil War. Still well run. Yes. Another.
A lot of these part 7 stands that happen just like in the desert. I feel like I just kind of skipped over them in my mind. Sad.
Yeah, I'm just there we are. Civil War. This is when This is when Johnny was like, "What if I go into the spin?" And he, gets spin into the drain. Ability get. Oh yeah. Civil War is a stand with exotic, ESOTERIC, esoteric powers, which realizes on its control over people's guilt to attack them. Otherwise, it doesn't show any combat capability. Of its Civil War is because it was wasn't it? Yeah, it was a soldier dude that had it. Yeah, restrained to the closed space of the garbage dump. Yeah. So it was stuck in the garbage dump. It couldn't move. So it just made you feel bad. Civil War itself can avoid attacks by breaking apart into several pieces and is shown to physically nullify Gyro's steel ball attacks.
Yet another Part 7 stand that is immune to one of the main character's attacks.
Yeah, so it makes you sad. We both from guilt, yeah. The ability is very powerful and may result in the materialization of a great number of abandoned items or a large group of specters if the target is especially guilty.
Was there even a user to this stand?
I think it was like a dead soldier or something. Who was it? Civil War is a stand of Axel Rowe. I wonder who that's referencing. Axel Rowe. Let's see. Axel Rowe is a secondary antagonist feature in the 7th part. Is an agent of the president. He attacks Hot Pants Gyro Johnny with a stand, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh wow.
The Saints Corps. He is a stand user. Power in his Civil War with guilt. So yeah,
Hot Pants indeed.
Yeah, God, dude, she was very nice.
I would happily put this in D.
Yeah, it's one.
Convince me to put it.
You have to go to the garbage. 2, you have to feel guilty. I'm guilty of nothing. So it wouldn't work on me at all. Now we're at Clash. Clash is Part 5, I believe, right? Yeah, Part 5. Do you remember Clash? It's a shock. A shocky shock.
Part 5, Clash.
Yeah, it was the shock that could travel into like any liquid and attack. And it changes the size of the liquid.
Yeah. The Narancio was like, "There's a shark in my soup."
Yeah, and then and like it could teleport into any water. I think it goes into the assassination tier.
Absolutely.
Because it's pretty good. Like, of course, they have to be next to water, so I think it might be close to raindrop guy because they both need water.
Yeah, very specific stand. But overall good.
I do think it's that looks good to me. Now we get to Crazy Diamond. Wait, this is our first JoJo.
This is our first actual protagonist stand.
Yeah. So of course, thinking about it, Crazy Diamond was the first JoJo stand that didn't get like a that didn't get like a big boost, like a big evolution to beat the bad guy at the end, huh?
No, Crazy Diamond didn't evolve, but honestly, Crazy Diamond is strong enough. Like
manipulation of any matter and can change it.
Yeah, I'd say
organic or non-organic.
High A.
A? Yeah, that's fair. Looking at S's, I don't think it's an S, but yeah, top A. I would totally go with that.
All right.
Like any JoJo pod's gonna be like A up.
Mhm.
Now we get to
Oh my
like,
god. The
we got Cream.
vanilla ice or
Yeah, that's the sand user, and this is Cream.
cream.
Cream can make like voids in a void ball, like it's so good. Who did Cream kill? Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. Cream
killed Ziggy.
Ziggy, also
Avdol.
fire guy, Abdul, yeah.
Nearly took out Polnareff.
Yeah, and it's like spatial, it makes voids. It's easily A.
I would say I would put it down with the automatic stands almost though, because of just the blindness that is imposed on you when you're in the void.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a strong stand.
Yeah.
It just kind of
I would
like
say,
unfocused.
Do you think Aerosmith is still better than it?
I think so, because Aerosmith has extra utility, and I mean, we didn't really see anyone that Aerosmith attacked that survived. It was more about Narantia just
it has a lot more utility.
Not using his stand as much as he should have.
Next, we get to Cream Starter, which is by Hot Pants.
Hot Pants.
Yeah. Okay, so fun fact, I did not know what happened to Hot Pants until they were like doing the epilogue and said what happened to him. I'm like, wait, what? When did this happen? And I had to read that. I'm like, oh, now I'm sad. Hot Pants is so cool.
Hot Pants, good character. If I recall correctly, this is basically like a matter creator, right?
Yeah, what it can do, that's weird. I clicked on the Hot Pants thing, and it just took me to a different list. Okay, so what Hot Pants does, it can take your flesh from different parts of your body and rearrange it. Like it could, like if you get shot, you can just spray it in and fix up the wound. Hot Pants used it to make Lucy Still look like Valentine's wife. Very utilitarian.
Still pretty good though.
Yeah. I could see it being like bottom A, because it's still like, didn't she flesh spray, that's it. She can Hot Pants can incorporate some of her flesh inside someone to manipulate a body. Oh, so a few, like, okay, she can spray herself in. God, I wish that was me. Hot Pants can incorporate chemicals. Okay, she can put chemicals inside bodies by spraying someone's. Oh my, yeah. Someone's face. It can allow the target to freely use it to create a flesh mask. So the flesh can automatically heal someone's wounds. The flesh can also decompose a body upon contact. For instance, Wingo. Yeah. The flesh can directly turn to a solid state for continued blocking. Yeah, this is a good ability. I would say bottom A. What are you thinking?
I'll agree with bottom A, just because of the potential to poison people.
Yeah. Now, time for some more bullshittery.
Oh my god, is this Love Train finally?
Yeah, D4C Love Train.
Okay, so the ability to pull as many versions of yourself from alternate realities as you like.
No, that's just D4C. This is D4C Love Train, upgraded version, which I did not know why they put D4C before D4C Love Train. You see, you can see on the chart D4C is behind it.
Oh yeah, maybe we should do D4C first.
Yeah, D4C first.
Isn't this also
I would put it at,
isn't this also a version of that stand, or is that this is a later one? That's
not D4C.
Okay, good.
That's not. Yeah, That's Diver Down from part 5.
Oh shit. Okay,
No,
you're right.
part
You're right.
6.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So D4C, Dodi Donchi. First of all,
Is
great fucking name.
yeah. So
Great. I love the design.
it's a
Funny
stand.
Valentine.
It's a stand that basically lets you swap places with an alternate reality version of yourself, right?
Given you gotta be like in between two things, like it
Right,
can
you have to be
under
squished.
a flag. Yeah, pretty much squished between two things. They can be very broad on what it can be, but once you if you get heavily injured, you go between a door, go to an alternate reality, give your memories to yourself, to your other self, and that guy comes back as a pretty much you, aka pseudo immortality.
Yeah,
But also,
I would rank this in S tier for sure.
yeah. But
And-
also, you can bring in other people and they will smash into each other, killing them. So it's another one hit right there.
Yeah, the combined
yeah.
the combined potential for basically infinite fighting capacity plus a way to kill people, I think puts this in S.
Yeah, definitely. It's, the main villain powers. Also, design, fucking love it. Valentine is, I would say he's my favorite villain of JoJo. And I'm not saying that as a red-blooded American. But,
The man with the American flag scarred into his back. Yeah.
he's just, I don't know, I just gotta admit, he's cool. The whole, he's cool.
All right, let's talk about Love Train. What does
Love Train,
add to the D4C package?
misfortune redirection. So, any misfortune that comes to him gets redirected pretty much. Yeah,
So-
he's a god with hacks.
Yeah, we're basically getting into the laws of probability and causality here, so
Yeah.
that's hacks for sure.
When Love Train is activated, Valentine becomes effectively invincible, hiding within a pocket dimension. Yeah, pocket dimensions. It's any misfortune that goes onto him goes onto some loser. Love Train can only be used at a certain direction from Lucy, because Lucy had Jesus inside of her. If she is, I bet that sounds so wild. If you do not know, let me clarify. She had Jesus' skeleton inside of her. Okay, it's not weird.
It's not weird in the context of the story.
Yeah, it's a hacks. It's in the villain arc. Yeah. Next we have Dark Blue Moon. Classic Part 3 stand, water boy. Not a water boy, more like a ocean lad.
It's the one that's just like, I swim good, I breathe water.
Yeah, I swim good. I'm pretty sure he could throw his scale. Oh, barnacles. Dark Moon is capable of creating barnacles, specifically acorn barnacles. Yeah, it's a classic, basic Part 3 JoJo stand.
He punch.
Fish. Yeah. He swims. He has a water vortex.
I would put. I think most Part 3 stands. I think I would put in B tier. They fight. Sometimes they fight only in certain places, but they fight, right?
Yeah. Would you say low B? Because I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the strongest. It's in the ocean, so if it was in the desert, it's screwed. Next, we got another Part 3. Wow, 2 Part 3s in a row.
Oh, okay. This one's pretty strong.
But
Death 13.
it's by a dumb baby. Wait, hold on. I just need to check. Can the baby actually hurt you in your dreams, or is it just fucking with you?
I'm pretty sure it's that thing where if you die in the dream, you die in real life.
Yeah,
That's the only possible way that this stand would be dangerous in the slightest.
Ability, Dream World Control. In Dream World, Death Weapon is free to torment and kill anyone inside the dream. With its scythe, any energies the person receives in the dream world are transferred into the real world. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. So, then again, it's a baby, and you gotta be dreaming.
No.
Don't dream.
No.
It's pretty strong.
Don't discount the stand. I would argue that the stand is S tier, even though the user is a literal baby. It was still like very good stand.
I mean, that one might put it in A. Because you want to say it's in the same tier of
Okay. I can
say A.
High A.
Yeah. Below between Diamond and Vectors. Yeah.
Yeah, we can move it down a little bit. It's good.
Bacteria.
I'm not gonna back down on this. It's a good stand.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think between the bacteria and dreams would be worse because bacteria you'll wait to handle it.
That's fair.
Okay, so now we got Diver Down from Joe.
No, we've got one. We've got one before that.
Oh, we do. Do we have? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah, my things are a little.
It definitely is a part 8 art style.
Yeah. Where are you? Hold on, let me. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is Doctor Who. That's right. It's this. I was like, why is it just a guy? Yeah. It's Doctor Who. Do you remember Doctor Who? Doctor Who was kind of cool. Too bad he was a stone person. Remember, it's okay to judge somebody based on who they are. Doctor Who.
As long as they're a stone person.
Yeah. Is the pure ability stand that allows Doctor Who to decompose himself into small particles, so he can get very small. Gravel transformation, body and stand. Yeah. So his thing, remember part spoilers. His thing was he could make himself small, put himself in people's body as they give him the Wakaka fruit, and make sure it goes to where it needs to be, so they won't lose anything good, or like he could also make sure it doesn't go to the brain and stuff.
It's the ultimate nutrition stand.
Yeah, pretty much sure the Wakaka card did its job. Oh yeah, but he can also when he's attacking, he can make him like allergic reaction. In foreign body, he can also add other substances to his grabber, such as ground up sleeping pills. So like Sandman, he's like a Sandman. I don't know. Oh, he fought Vector Mom. That's so I don't know. B. Yep, goes into the assassin kind of thing.
It does kind of go into the assassin kind of thing, but it's kind of a worse version of the assassin kind of thing because they have to actually like eat the thing in order for him to do it.
Well, he can also he can go into like the body without them wanting to. But yeah, and he was using his ability mainly for his doctor duties.
Maybe we say high D, like it's a job, right? It's a job stand.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be attacking. Yeah.
Where's the stand that's just the dude making the good pizza? The go eat Italian food.
Yeah, it's the tomato. Yeah, it's
here it is.
At the very tomato guy. We'll get to him. That's such a good one. You want to do him right now?
Yeah.
You put in him top
just
B?
Yeah, just the dude make good food. That's the stand.
Yeah,
he got a job. He do it good.
Yeah, what was its name again? It had such a good
Pearl Jam
classic rock. Yeah, that's it. So now we have Diver Down.
All right, Diver Down.
This one
go inside and manipulate things.
It was they can store energy. Like Stone Ocean. Diver Down. Good name. Yeah, Diver Down. Pretty cool. Design's pretty naughty. Yeah, stand power storage. And restructure. What is that? Yeah, I can phase through solids and then freely change the insides. That's nasty. By plunging inside an object or person, diver down can freely manipulate their internal structure, either to destroy them or pierce them together anew. So it can go through that and store energy, like when he kicks a lot in the door and then he releases it and makes it kick. Yeah, I'd say this is A.
Yeah, it's very similar to hot pants in a lot of regards. Maybe slightly worse than hot pants, but definitely on the same tier.
I think since it can like store energy, which is good, but it can also go through people and like fuck up their guts. I think. I mean, it's much more of an offensive ability to hot pants, so it's hard to compare 'em completely evenly. But yeah. Oh, yes, we got doggy style. Doggy style is one of only 2 or 3 that are inspired by R&B. You remember doggy style? I'm the coolest JoBro in JoJolian.
Julian doggy style. I don't.
You really don't see the stand.
Yeah,
It's in the dude's body.
it sounds familiar, but I don't recognize the design.
Yeah, it's the design we don't see because here let me ability skin peeling doggy style full capability are unknown. However, its primary ability allows Mamazuku to peel his own body like an apple, unraveling his appendages into wire rope that can be controlled and manipulated.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh no, yeah, that dude is a total bro.
yeah, he was my favorite JoBro.
So
So
he
it's just
bas-
a worse version of Jolene.
Yeah, it basically stone free.
Yeah, but it's worse because Stone Free can like wiretap and use its can fight, but this unwraps his body.
I would put this in A. It's just like insane utility and a little bit of combat potential.
Yeah, I was thinking B,
B.
but I can see A because
Okay.
like
We
if
can
this
put it B.
unwraps the body, you can like string him out, and he did survive some very bad like attacks that could mess him up. Behind Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Kind of in this, like we have the good assassin bees, we have the like just insane utility stands, we have the very situational assassin bees, and then we have burning down the house.
Yeah. B's very like. Okay, now we got Doobie Wah. This is. Yeah, he was going for some like Doobie Wah, Doobie Doo. Good part. Another Jolene one. Is a small cloud stand dwelling inside of a mini tornado. Oh, that's the same pants, yeah. Ability. You gotta read these abilities because some of these parts lengthen on. Especially with these fights that like, oh yeah, that fight happened and did it mean anything? Doobie Wah is a powerful automatic stand that relentlessly pursues its target no matter how far they are from him, but with a straightforward power. Because of its power, it is more suitable for Ashio to sick it on an enemy and simply wait until it kills them and openly confront them. Okay, so Pursue and Vortex. Doobie Wah manifests itself inside a small but highly destructive tornado and practically pursue a target. When Ashio touches someone, or at least touches their stand, he is able to make Doobie Wah automatically pursue attack. Doobie Wah materializes itself near the target through the exhalation. Okay, I'm saying that word. Which gathers and forms a small tornado on which Doobie Wah hides. If the target manages to escape a tornado, Doobie Wah will use their breath to appear near them again. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, the one where they couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I think this has to be one of the strongest pursuit stands. definitely stronger than Black Sabbath because it comes out of their own breath. So
We have some pursuit stands in A.
yeah, I could see it being an A. It's on
Okay.
him like how you can't breathe.
This, yeah. Part
Yeah, you can't
part eight
avoid it.
was big into the automatic stands.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good
automatic stands are nasty.
one.
Next we go back to part 5, still bar run. With this points to bad things happening.
The
Dragon's Dream.
the what's it called? Oh god, it's like the
Feng Shui.
feng shui manipulation.
It's a Dragon Dream is an unusual stand in that it is functionally neutral during a fight and cannot attack. Feng Shui. Feng Shui is literally read as wind and water. It's a famous, Feng Shui, assassination is a martial art using the same principle to determine what points of the body to hit. Yeah, it's not good.
It's
It's dumb.
It's a stand that in concept you could have in real life because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You just like learn the pressure points of the body. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you put in it. Yeah. And there was this. It's like, I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. I mean, they try to make it cool, but I mean.
Yeah, it's
Next
not good.
Oh yeah, and this weird dude, Ebony Devil.
Ebony Devil,
Ebony
who somehow
Devil.
got onto the like opening page of part
Yeah,
8.
I saw so many posts like, who is this?
The stand that literally appeared once. It almost makes me think that Araki put the stand on there because that power is going to come back in some fashion in part 9.
I saw somebody saying they put it on there because he wanted to draw it, and like, this who was it? There was like a main stand that was not on there that he always draws, but it looks like I saw people saying that he just wanted to put a stand that he wanted to draw. I'm like, I can see that, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
so weird to put this. What part was it again?
9. This is part 3, and this is the stand that possesses the little like doll.
Dolls. I remember that. It's bad.
I would say that this is kind of a good assassination stand, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking assassination. I think it's next to the shock. Where did you put it?
It's
so
like
put it above. I want to say it's above Buwa, the breath one. Is the breath one? Oh, you just fired the doll.
yeah. I would put it in mid B. It's a versatile enough assassination stand that you could like. It's not limited like some of these other ones, but it can actually like attack people, right?
Well, the thing is, I think BBWA is still a little better because it comes from the breath, so they legit can't escape unless they breathe in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dubiwa is definitely A. I'm putting this in B.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. There we go, yeah. What do you want? Oh, I was looking at Doggy Style. My bad. They look so similar. Yeah,
All right,
yeah, that
next
looks
we've got
fine.
Echoes.
The Echoes.
One of the Jobro
So
stands
Echo-
from part 4.
Don't like the user, but like the stand.
So Echoes starts out as an egg, and it goes through 3 phases. What are those phases?
Act 1, which I think is cool. So with the stand involves, yes, okay. Echoes makes the force appearance. Dude, stop telling me. Wait, am I on the right? Okay, I am on the right one. Like, why is this one just telling me? Act 1, sound generation. Can write anything on any surface or person. It is an onomatopoeia, typically in katakana. A sound related to the onomatopoeia in question is produced. If it is a sentence written in kanji, the word will influence the target's state of mind. For instance, coyote. Coyote. How do you say his name?
I'm not sure.
Joichi. It's been so long since I watched it.
It's really just a very like simple assault stand.
Yeah. Convince his mother, who was on the verge of, oh my god, unaliving herself, to stop and trust him by using the sentence "believe in me" on her. The sounds and words are said to not really be heard, but to be as if they came from inside the person. So I think because he can send messages to somebody, like, believing in me, like, that's pretty strong. Like, I would at least say low A. Just for the, like, mind
manipulation.
Yeah, he made his mom be like, hey, trust me.
Okay, I can see low A.
Yeah.
All right, next one is Act 2.
Yeah, Act 2 is, I actually think Act 1's better than Act 2, because you never see Act 2. Act 2, so this makes, onomatopoeias physical, like, you can write a whoosh on it, and then you get hit with a big thing of air. Echo's second forms increase its sound ability beyond the first form. Echoes can write a sound effect on any surface. However, unlike Act 1, it is unable to shoot sound effects from its tail, limited only one sound effect each time. When the sound effect it touches, an effect related to the sound produces either affecting the person who touches it or the object which the words are described. Woo! A strong wind is produced. The gun, the toucher is knocked back a great distance. Boing! The object becomes elastic and bouncy.
So it's actually kind of matter manipulation via sound effects.
Yeah, it's like if you press a button and just pushes. It's like a button and makes whoosh stuff.
I'd say it's like
but it can't,
marginally more powerful than Act 1.
The only thing is Act 1. The only thing I think Act 1 is its inside voice it can send to people.
Well, we don't really know if Act 2 can do that still or not.
Hold on, let me check. It might say. Because when you look at Act... Oh, wait, no, it's this. Okay, never mind. I thought it... Yeah. They can't do the same thing. Now, let me get to the good boy.
Act 3, baby.
Yeah, kill the hoe. Okay, we gotta put it in... We gotta put it to your S tier for this, how gangster it is. God damn. Hold on. Act 3's signature ability, which it appears a freezing or stopping effect by greatly increasing the weight of its target by punching it, typically adopting a fighting stance while joining the hands together while doing so and producing for example, Killer Queen's sheer heart attack is swiftly sunk into the pavement by the ability. So yeah, gravity increasing. And I think it's just above Act 2. It makes things very heavy.
I would honestly put this back down into B tier because it's like, it's a very specialized and focused ability. Like the versatility of the sound effect manipulation is insane. Like heaviness is strong, but
you can make anybody stop.
Yeah, but
like
not.
When you hit. It even works on stands.
It's not like matter manipulation anymore, really.
I could still see it being, below Act 2.
Okay.
Because, wait, I think it has fighting abilities.
Does it?
It has a humanoid form. Echoes has their own user form, 3 distinct forms. It carries a Glock 9mm on it. See? It has a gun on it. It's always strapped. Sound effects. But, no. Okay. Yeah, that looks... But speaking of gun, we have gun.
Oh boy. My favorite stand. Gun.
Pretty much classic Act 3, classic. Pretty bare bones Emperor. One good thing, it's fast and the bullets you can control the bullet movements. It was even fast enough to dodge Silver Chariot's fast swipe, so
yeah, bullet manipulation, as we'll see with what's his name's the later stand that does the same thing.
Yeah,
it's strong.
Yeah, I think, but it's the gun.
It's
gun
still just,
that has one bullet.
It's still just gun versus,
I'd say,
like, matter manipulation.
Better gun later. Yeah. I say B.
Yeah, I was thinking B as well.
And Horse, like, he's a great gunsmith. Like, he's so good with the gun anyway. So I'd say B is a solid one.
All right.
Now we get to another part 3. Very bad. We got the Empress. The Empress. You remember the weird growth that Joseph got?
Oh.
And the one time we got to see him use Harmon, trying to knock it off, and it was so cool, but nothing really happened. Very lame. Parasitic. Emperor's must first be planted into another person through direct contact with Mina's blood, but can otherwise be controlled by her remotely. Yeah. It's just like a parasite that fights its user.
Yeah, it's not very good. I would still put it above F tier, but maybe like D.
Yeah,
D
I think it's
tier.
above. Yeah, it's just assist. I'd say low D.
My stand power is cancer.
Next stand we got Enigma, which is part 5, part 6. It looks like a part 5.
I'm not familiar with this one.
So if we both name them, we know it's got to be good.
Right.
Enigma.
You only forget the good stands.
Oh, part 4. That's what it was. Wow, and there wasn't that many stands in part 4. Huh? Crazy. Oh wait, was this the? Is the ability to set objects and people into pieces? Ah, this is the paper guy.
Oh, ooh, okay, yeah, cool power, cool story arc, but very limited stand.
Yeah, I mean, let's see, paper silk. So it has that great meme though, where he just pulls out a gun.
Yeah, unfolds the paper and a gun comes out.
Come on. That's S-class meme.
It's an S-class meme, but I'm gonna say a B class assassination stand.
Because he can even put a car on it. It's very great usage, but yeah, B. It's not that much. Next we got a stand. Probably. He's probably a stand.
It's either he's a stand user or he's an alien that can just transform.
Either way, we love him.
We
I'm gonna say,
and his stand.
we got a boy that can, transform his body into stuff. Yeah. B.
Yeah, I could say like in the utility section of the Bs.
Yeah. He's a solid boy. Next, we get to one of the cutest cuties that ever cutie. Foo Fighters.
Yeah, this is
cute they
Foo Fighters plankton form. as opposed to Foo Fighters' prison girl form.
This one's tricky because the power is this. What exactly? Let's see.
The power is almost like granting life to the plankton, granting sentience to the massive
colony
plankton.
form. Foo Fighters' particular nature is a sentient colony of plankton gives it several abilities. First and foremost, Foo Fighters natural means it has no physical weakness, there is no limb too hard, so it's mushy, body invasion, it can go into people, can control water. Oh, plankton shot. Yeah, can shoot with a gun, wound ceiling. I mean, I'd say high B. Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a the other version of the top B guy.
I would say high B as well, but I would also bump up to A for being a hydro homie and an absolute a cutie.
I would say A.
Best girl gets you some places in this tier list.
Yeah, honestly, she's my favorite Joe. No, she's a Joe bro.
I listen. Okay, she's up there on top JoJo girls of all time.
Yeah, to be fair, there's not a lot of Joe gals.
But
yeah,
part 8.
Oh yeah, part 8.
No, let me make sure I get this person's name right. Part 8. List of part 8 characters. I'm talking about Yasuho.
Yushio? Yeah, she's cool.
I think that she's great. And you know, we have yet to know anything about Dragona.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of what I was thinking of, you know, the Stan user of Deep Dive, you know how he first appeared as a woman?
Yep.
Changed them as a dude because, you know, back then, like, no, don't do that. I saw some people saying that Dracona might be, you know, this version of Dad because now in like 2020 he might have more freedom to mess around with those type of topics, which would be nice given the all this more freedom to stuff with that. We got fun.
This is the first enemy stand in part 8. I remember this one.
Yes, it is, and it is kind of situational. So you got body puppeteering from above, fun.
Yeah, it can
control the target.
It can control your body completely, as long as you have been injured and the stand is above you physically.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's pretty bad. I'm gonna put it on here, like on C, with the other body puppeteering ones, but it's like the worst body puppeteering one.
Yeah, you gotta be above. Like the dude had to set up like a trap house just to get it. And
not just a trap house. He had to rent 2 different apartments.
It's just so bad.
In this economy, who's got the time to set up this damn stand?
Now we got this one, which you can tell it's a good name because I had to. It has to go into the G3HOH, which I'm totally forgetting what it's. Oh yeah. Green grass of home.
Green grass of home?
Oh, what? You don't remember this super cool stand that can make people tiny?
From the beginning of part 6, right?
There's a stand, of the green baby, featured in Stone Ocean, stands I know what stands are. Ability, green grass. Yeah, grass of home. Automatic. literally protects its user, the green baby. Yes, it's made to protect the green baby through its powers to make things small by nature. Yeah, it's shrinking. Yeah, it just makes people small. You know,
It's
there's.
interesting.
I'm just thinking, Jolene got turned small like twice. Does he have like Does he have a thing for making women
Size
Yeah,
fetish.
yeah.
I don't know.
Because there's a few that's gonna pop up here that you're gonna. There's a few, but it can make things small. I don't know. It's. What do you think?
I'm gonna put it.
And even
I would say high C. It's like, yeah, it could be good, but I mean, the user only uses it one very particular way, and it's not a very like good way.
yeah, and if someone moves away from the child, they will go back approximately. Vice versa, should a person get close enough to the vantage point, at the point close to your child, green grass of home. This might be the worst name of a stand. If it serves and attacks him, although it can't force its victim onto the green baby, supposedly attempting to wipe the person. Yeah, so you can even just get farther away. So it's just a protective stand. If you get too close, you get small, but you can just go back to get big. It doesn't even stay.
Okay, it's definitely a C. It's like a troublesome stand, but not actually like a great one.
Now we got another part 3 and a worse water manipulation, which is this water hand.
Which one is this?
It's the part 3 water hand. Remember, let me just pop it up. What is it called? It's one of the gods, Geb, G-E-B. Remember, it was the blind guy. The blind guy that would sit there with his-
yeah, that
she could manipulate
Iggy,
water.
when Iggy showed up.
Yeah. He whips the dude's head off and puts it in the canteen. You know, it's weird. You think, I just think it might have been a better idea to use this guy when they were on the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
As
Why would
opposed
you
to
want to
in
have
the
him
middle
make
of the
a drift?
desert. Right.
Yeah, and they can only, yeah. When I was going to, like, why didn't they, like, yeah, it's, I mean, it's strong. I whipped the dude's head off and shoved it into a canteen. So physically, it's strong, but it's weak to heat, as magician webs could partially evaporate it. Why would you use them in the desert? Put them in the ocean.
So this is probably a good assassination stand because you don't you don't actually need like rain or nearby liquid. You can create the liquid. Again, it's just the user is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was that might be on Dio's fault. He'd be like, "All right, you assassin boy that uses water, stay in the desert. Do you have some water? No. Use the water they bring with them. Huh? Also, you're blind, so make sure you have a stick so you can see them through vibrations." Yeah, where do you put it at? Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, I don't think it should be any higher than that.
Now we get another JoJo.
Oh, yeah, okay, so base
gold
level
experience.
Base level gold experience is pretty strong.
I think it's better than diamond.
I think yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Got way more utility.
Yeah, and it's like kind of just a better version of diamond. It can fix stuff up and make stuff. Yeah, and that's easy. That's an easy one.
Does it get to S tier though?
The OG form.
Yeah, not
Yeah, we're about to get to that, boy. Let's see. It has, okay, it can fix itself when Jono put parts in them back up, so it has very good healing. Could make snakes that give them anti-venom. Wait, is that right?
It does
Something
kind
like
of bring Bukarati back to life.
Yeah, I can bring the dead back. I think he just brought back to life because he's such a gangster. He's like, nah, I ain't got time to die. And like Heaven's like, dude, you died. He's like, nah, son, I got shit to do. He's the most gangster out there. He's so gangster he told Death to hold on for a minute. And Death was like, homie, I ain't stepping on your toes. So he got super healing, super like vast usage for different animals. Like he turned money into butterflies to get some money.
It's almost like I would almost put it on the same level as D4C's like infinite body generation
usage,
right?
I could definitely like low CS, I'd say, right below.
Okay,
I'd feel comfortable with that because it's strong and it can heal. It out of all the JoJos, I'd say it has the best healing ability for sure.
Mm-hmm. Now we get to Requiem, which is just top of the hacks, just pure hacks.
Yeah.
Die every death forever. Why not?
Yeah. I would say, looking back on it, I do think Bites the Dust is below the Train.
Sure.
But yeah, go back to Zero. What's Zero? You die forever. Ah, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna become the gangster paradise. Well, bye. Such a gang. Yeah, Requiem. Who would have thought Requiem would have been hacks?
Yeah, the Requiem stands are just like head and shoulders broken.
I mean, that's the whole point of Requiem. Pretty sure Requiem stands for, the final evolution of all these stands.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now we get to Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Go-Go Dolls. Goo Goo? Yeah, it's two O's. Guess what this one does? It makes Jolene small!
Again.
But this one is a bit better because it doesn't go away, in my opinion. To get his... Yeah. No, I just think it's above, the other loser.
Yeah. We'll put it on the weirdly large small section of the tier list.
Yeah, the thing that
size manipulation section of the tier list.
Ooh, now we get to a nasty one. We get to Green Day.
Green Day.
I'm talking about remember part 5? It like made let me just read it off. Where like you had to go to ability. Green Day is overwhelmed deadly stand. As it mauled, has the potential to massacre whole cities. Although it shows enough combat ability to pummel Gino and send him flying. Mold infestation. Green Day's primary ability to produce a potent mold that rots and destroys the flesh of those it infects as an instant. Said mold is spread into the air through several tubes producing from Green Day's head, shoulders, and hands. The mold growth is triggered when the potent victim lowers their current altitude. So yeah, the mold, you get infected by the mold, and if you go any lower, it starts to eat away at you, and you just die. So that's why I can wipe out whole cities. Remember, when they were fighting them, everybody was getting mold on, so they had to keep going higher and higher in the city, and the people running away kept just disintegrating.
What part of part 5 was this?
It was when they were chasing the bad guy. There's a stand of chocolate.
Oh, the kill yourself doctor guy.
No, this is his sex slave.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that wore Wait, no, you're right. Sorry, the picture they were showing had both of them in it. Yeah. The doctor dude. Let's see. Mold growth is triggered by moving down. Chocolate can disassemble himself and put himself back together. See, that's wait, that is a stand. A hidden ability of Green Day is that Chocolate can implant its mold within his own several limbs and body parts. Doing so has allowed Chocolate to control his limbs freely. Oh, that's right. And he used that to attack our boy.
This is the stand. This is the seven page Muda.
The 7 page. Yeah.
Okay.
Where he gets in the airplane. This is very good. It's up there in A.
Yeah, it's a good.
He can wipe out the whole town. And it's physically strong too.
Yeah, it's a good stand. I'm gonna put it around I don't know, here-ish. Just like super strong assault stand.
Yeah, I think it's better than the bacteria because the bacteria versus mold. The mold travels faster. It even doesn't have to touch you.
Yeah.
The bacteria one does.
All right, who's next?
Wait, who is that? Who's that cool cat? That is Hangman. We got a mirror guy. Remember part 3? The dude that helped kid, old buddy's sister, old to left hand, Larry.
Wait, who?
It's Hangman, the guy, the stand attacks through reflections by J.
Oh, the mirror.
Yes. Light manifestation. Rather than attacking the person directly, it appears in a reflection surface and attacks the reflection. The person will then bear the result of the attack, seemingly from an invisible assailant. Its weakness is that it can only move between reflection surfaces and then a pattern. So pretty weak assassin, I'd say. Can only move her. I mean, it's not bad, but it's needs reflections.
So here's a fun fact about this stand. The Japanese word for mummy is mira.
Oh.
Which is why it looks like a mummy. But yeah, I would say it's a very situational assassin stand. I mean, it's a good one. There's a lot of things that reflect other things, including, I think, didn't like people's eyes also.
Yeah.
But
that is one of the weaker assassins. It's a part 3 stand, so there's not much. It's to be expected. Part 3 was very.
Yeah, part 3 stands are like I punch, I stab, whatever.
Yeah. And next we got Little Harvest.
Oh, the bugs.
The dudes that
just
dig around.
Take stuff.
Because it's not. You just grab coins.
Yeah, I'd say it's basically a job stand. Even though the job is steal things for me, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think Tomato Bro. I think it's Food Bro still better.
Yeah, kind of.
Because Food Bro. And that was just such a fun part. It's I just make good food with what people need.
I make it a food.
Now we get. It was so good, and he was just like, "Oh, what? I'm not a bad guy." Now we get you a pretty cool one, which I think is pretty nasty.
Oh, this is Rohan's stand.
Yeah, Bug Eater. Heaven's Door lets the user opens people's face as a book, read the story, but more moderately, he can write stuff in the story to alter their whole being, pretty much.
It's hard to use in combat, so I'm disinclined to put it into S tier.
Yeah, I wouldn't say S. I would say maybe low to mid A.
Yeah,
just because
I'm thinking because low A, similar to Act 2's or Act 1's emotional, Echo's Act 1 emotional manipulation.
Yeah, because it's like a better version of that.
Yeah, memory manipulation.
Because Koichi, when we were introduced, he was getting his memory altered for a few good times. Yeah, I think it's such a good stand, to be useful. Did you know in Japan they had like a promo where they were saying like magazines that look like the Facebooks? It was pretty cool.
Magazines
I think it was like
look like
yeah,
the Facebooks of the characters.
Yeah, well, not the characters. It was like of I think it was like actors or like idols or something like that, where like it would show like their lives or something like that. Or yeah, I thought it was cool.
That is cool.
Next is one of the classic boys, Helmet Purple. It actually has a few unique traits. It can do like, and let me just find the correct words. How it can see like not ghost photographs. Jonathan's. I like there's even a little stand that says Jonathan stand because everybody wants Jonathan. Like, oh, he must have a stand. No, that's fine. He doesn't need one.
He doesn't need one. He's got ham on.
No, Helmet Purple.
Powerful.
Yeah, divination. That's what Helmet Purple. Its main ability is to divine information by using any object or material in conjunction with Helmet Purple. Joseph Joestar can display any information he wishes to see. To date, he has used Helmet Purple to produce psychic photographs, produce live psychic videos on the television, conjure a map out of dust and unpaved roads, analyze mechanics to see if it has been tampered with. So,
it's a very
electronics manipulation.
It's a very utilitarian stand.
Yeah,
it's
an assisted stand.
Yeah, I would. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of combat potential.
He even, I think, the only time we saw it attack was against the Sis.
Yeah,
I would be happy to put it in like somewhere at C, just because it still has, the divination. It gave him a map, let him see Dio.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it in just a C tier.
And next we got Helpful Homie.
Yeah. What's this?
Also,
this is Hey Ya.
Hey Ya.
Hey Ya, isn't it?
This is the homie you need. Hey man, you're doing great. You're just good on you.
I mean, we don't know how much this stand affects good fortune. All we know is that the guy with this stand won the race, right? Spoilers.
Ability. Hey Ya is a stand with no apparent combat ability, whose only purpose is to talk to and advise its user. It is notably one of the few stands in the part that did not originate from the Devil's Palm. Oh, that's interesting. So you got it naturally.
I'm gonna put this on C. We just don't know enough about its true abilities. All we know is that it seemed to work. Right?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, its ability is called chillin'. Hey Ya, seen looking about Pocoloco, whispering advice, motivating him to take advice of his own luck. This is a nice guy, a good homie.
just a helpful friend.
Yeah. And next we get to another classic.
Oh
God.
Yeah, Green Hierophant.
Oh,
Hierophant Green.
Yeah. It's weird. He had a few abilities. First, it was being able to control people that he did once, and be able to help people with his paintings that he did once. But his main ability is he can control. Yeah, he can. Oh no, he controlled Death 13's body.
His main ability was the Emerald Splash.
Yeah, where he, as original appearance, is not humanoid, but instead just a group of connected membranes. It is able to unravel itself into multiple long strings for multiple purposes, such as acting like rope, damage without hurting Kyoki himself, as shown in the Battle of Death 13, or weave out a network of sensitive. So yeah, he can turn himself into rope, and then his phantom. He was the first long distance stand shown in the series, and has a large number of. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It is combat and scanning. Yeah, so combat and scanning. It's pretty decent. I'd say high E, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of it's
Like,
a good versatile combat stand.
yeah.
It's a
Kind of like a jack of all trades, but
Yeah.
Techniques is the emerald splash and then 20-meter emerald radius emerald splash. So it's that's what I was thinking too. Next, hey, another part 3. Is that 3 part 3s in a row?
maybe.
We got the High Priestess.
The High Priestess. Is this
Yeah.
the fog?
Wait, hold on. I don't believe so. That's the other one. Oh no, this is the one that High Priestess of Familiar Player. Physically speaking, it is small side. This is when they were underwater. Is difficult to strike as it's caused mineral possession and reformation. High Priestess possess the ability to shapeshift and assimilate itself into any type of inorganic matter, be it a metal, glass, or plastic. Moreover, it can also replicate rather complex structures, transform into a spear gun to shoot itself at the Joestar group. Transformation.
Is this when they were
is-
diving?
Yes, this is when they were diving and it was attacking it. It can disappear into a wall and then reappear as with a strike. It is small size and difficult. So, another assassination one.
Yeah, not
pretty
a
good
bad
one.
assassination one, but
It can change materials and go into walls.
okay. Yeah, it's not a bad assassination one, but it's still like, I mean, it's not just like totally versatile.
Now we got, it's just, nice. We got Highway, what was it called? Highway Star, that's right.
Highway Star.
The good nose guy that gets his ass handed to him.
Yes.
It's weird. This one has a handful of abilities.
It's kind of a long range assault stand, right?
Yeah, it has room creation. So in order to lower target, Highway Star has the ability to create an illusion room. The illusion room appears and entirely dependent on the person being lowered. So yeah, it makes its own room. Anyone who enters the room is targeted by Highway Star, who then acquires the set. Once it has a hold of room, so yeah, it begins relentlessly chasing them. A long range stand which enables Yu-Ya to control stand. Oh, it's now an automatic stand while he is far away from danger by pursuing his target. Oh yeah, that's right. Enhanced sense of smell. Highway possesses an exterior. Yeah, and then the last thing is life force theft.
It's kind of like an automatic assassination stand.
Yeah, except it is being controlled by Yuha because he can smell them. So not automatic, but close. And then it can take its life force. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's pretty dangerous. But
I would
That's
put it
okay.
up with the other like automatic long range stands.
yeah.
Maybe at the lower end, but still
Yeah.
like pretty good. All right, next one is definitely from part 6 because I can see.
The Wolf Scott thing. Oh my god, it is so bad. Highway to Hell.
Which one's this one?
If the guy hurts himself, it hurts you.
Oh my
The very
gosh!
sad guy that
the
wants to unalive himself.
Sudoku man.
It's
the power of Sudoku.
yes.
Yeah, this is just a bad stand.
it's bad. Just put it. I mean, it gets the job done.
Once.
Top F.
It
Yeah.
gets the job done once.
I'd say top F because it actually would be able to get rid of its enemy. So I think it's better than. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, it's Harley Stan. it's killing her, so it's bad.
Yeah,
And
this is like at the bottom with it kills you with no benefit.
Yeah. And I think on the story-wise, because everybody that gets a stand is pretty much able to use. So I think in part 3 they're just still trying to figure out how stands go. Now we get another part 3, Horus, the god of death.
Horus.
I'm pretty sure that's what. I think that's the god of death. Please don't quote me on that. And not go back to jail. You know it's a good character when both of us are like, yep, that is a stand. Dude, where is it? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, it was the ice spore that fought Iggy.
Oh, the bird,
So-
the bird. Yeah, I mean,
We do get ice manipulation,
it's fine,
and it's
right?
pretty, yeah. So I think it's solid B.
Yeah, I put it high B. Like it's good,
Yeah, it's
Just-
yeah.
not like great.
Yeah, could you imagine if it wasn't in a desert? Maybe if it was, in a watery area.
Imagine how many stands would be so much better if the story didn't take place in Egypt.
Or like they were even on a boat that was one of the stands. They could have been like, hey, send the water users on the boat. Oh no, this send the fish guy that swims good. Next we have I Am a Rock. Ironically, not Iraqi. Where are we?
Which one's
No, I
this one?
actually think it is. Not JoJo Lands. Oh yeah, by the way, I did decide to put the 3 stands we've seen JoJo Lands in it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, we do want to rate those even though we know nothing about them.
The stands we know that would be kind of funny. I don't know. I think it's pretty. I think this one's pretty close. No. I Am a Rock is from JoJolian, and
What does this stand do even?
there you go. He looks like a little cowboy. It's stand of Itashu Yagimiya. Who are you? Oh, you. It is a mechanical human stand that causes any specific object to converge towards any one Itachi touches. I'm not saying his name correctly. I Am a Rock. Okay, so ability. I Am a Rock is a close range stand unable to travel far from Yutushu and with a short ability range. In terms of speed and power, the stand is capable of overpowering a human. However, despite Yuto's confidence in a frontal assault against Josuke, Soft and Red is able to overwhelm I Am a Rock in a fist fight. Prefers to stand ability kill the target rather than openly confront him. Okay, abilities. The victim begins to naturally attract specific objects towards them. After being touched, the victim will have objects slowly converging towards them with exponential speed. I do not remember this at all. It was done by one of the early rock humans. Because of the great power of this ability, I Am a Rock also possesses a small range of 5 to 10 meters, and is possible to exit the range of the ability to escape. Typically attack someone by using I Am a Rock in conjunction with his rock human physiology by hiding in the landscape as a rock and then stealthily touches someone. He can simply wait until the victim is overwhelmed by covering items and repeated the process fails. So, a bad assassination one.
I don't remember this at all, so
No.
we're just
I
gonna
think,
say bad assassination stand.
This guy was like the architect dude in the very beginning.
The architect of their house.
Part of he is shown at the end of Paper Moon Reception story arc and fully introduced in the other arc. He's an architect who worked on the family mansion in the baseball stadium where Ashio there works. Is revealed to be a walk human with a stolen name you know, sometimes they change the R's and L's in the translations. So this is the Kakaka. So I was like, what is that? No. He attacks Josuke in order to finish off Josuke's previous identity. Yeah, okay. So yeah, kind of a bad. It was an early part 8 stand, so they couldn't make it too strong. Next is In a Silent Way.
In a Silent Way. Isn't this?
Yeah.
This is one of the
cool stand.
One of the
Steel Ball Run. Look at its design.
Steel Ball Run.
Yeah, it's by Sandman.
I don't remember it. Sandman's the Native American guy, right?
Yeah.
What does his stand do?
I just want you to see how cool. It makes it's kind of like Act 2, I believe. Hold on, let me.
Act 2 Echoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the big version of it so you just can see how cool this stand looks. Sound storage. It has a few sound abilities. In a Silent Way fights, saying these through indirect means such as planting sound hazards like traps or remotely piloting constructs. It never shows any form of combat ability. The nature and versatility of a Silent Ray powers enable Sandman to attack enemies from afar in various ways. As a result, it is support at close range, which proves greater against a point-blank shot from Johnny. Sound storage. Ability to store sounds in objects or even people. By affecting an object with a characteristic action like stabbing it, Sandman stores the corresponding sound in the object. If someone touches that object, the sound is released as a hazard that is characteristic of the same sound, e.g. burning, cutting, stabbing, affecting the thing it has touched. For instance, if a cutting sound is stored inside a ladder, anyone or anything touching the ladder would be cut to pieces. That's cool, but wait, there's more. 3-dimensional sound construct. Sandman is able to construct 3-dimensional sound effects with properties pertaining to what the sound effect is. For example, Sandman swings his knife sound to create a whoosh sound effect that allows him to deflect Johnny Joestar's nail bullets. Additionally, Sandman is able to use this sound effect as a platform to levitate above the ground. These sound effects are similar in appearance to Japanese kana. Kana, is the weird katakana version. Then sound homunculus. If he needs to direct his attack, Sandman can create and manipulate artificial homunculi out of the environment. Those constructs are able to move around and with the right form can fly to target to attack them. Unlike the sound storage, sound constructs can selectively affect the object they touch. And like the sound, they can make the hazard either go through objects to affect a chosen target directly, bounce against obstacles, or create a construct in advance with several sounds to strengthen the attack. Depending on the material, the sound attack can be damaged or enhanced. A fire sound going through mud will be weakened, and it is said the water is best medium, which can send sound. I think it's very good. I think it's better than the axe.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit more versatile. Kind of on the same level, though.
Yeah, I think it's just above them.
Marginally better.
I think, the fact that it can still like stab and sound into object. I think that's yeah.
Ugh. Okay, how many? We're about halfway done.
Yeah, we're getting it. Where are we? Looking through. Oh, we got Jailhouse Rock. This weirdo. Guess which part Jailhouse Rock is from?
I'm guessing Stone Ocean.
Whoa. Jailhouse Rock is a weird motherfucker. It even says a strange-looking humanoid stand with the ability to lock anyone who tries to escape the prison. When triggered, the victim will only be able to remember 3 things, and if they remember a 4th, they immediately forget the first. So fucks with your mind. Very cool.
This is the like when they reset back into the prison and everybody like gets collective amnesia.
Yeah, environmental interrogation jailhouse lock. Is it lock or lock? Lock, okay. Is a stand capable of integrating itself with its surrounding and quickly traveling across the surface. So it can also travel through stuff. So yeah, you can only remember 3 things. If you remember 4th, you forget it. I think it's solid. What would you give it? I'm not too sure.
I'd honestly put it kind of in the B tier. Maybe alongside burning down the house. It's like a very similar style stand, like trap people, right?
Yeah, mess with memories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? No, that's just. I was like, "What is that stand?" Is this the thumbnail I added for the scene? Next, we got Judgment, Part 3.
What?
A very odd one. Yes, Judgment. It's the
is this
like,
the genie
one?
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Hail to you.
Yeah. Judgment is a fairly powerful stand, having above average strength and speed as far as the stand goes. He was able to clash with Steel Chariot, impressive, and come out without a scratch. Its large metal body is practically hard to damage, however, it yields against more brute force, blah blah blah. It's tough body-ish. Judgment, wish granting. Judgment's primary power is to grant wishes to those who ask for it. It creates clay constructs of whatever they wish for. These clay constructs are nearly perfect to the original, such as the fake gold gorns having a weight, look, and feel. The clay human dolls that copy the appearance, voice, and memories of the real person. They are impersonated with a near perfection, although the doll's palmless saw also has a mantra's right side of the face. Okay. Oop, ow. That's in my hand. Judgment either uses its clay construct to trick gullible targets into trusting it, but also to attack them while they find themselves unable to fight back.
So it's
kind of tricks.
Matter manipulation, single target.
It makes stuff out of dirt.
It's not great.
Yeah, this was the part where Abdul came back.
Yeah.
And they had that great bonding experience. That beautiful bonding, but 2 guys, every 2 dudes do together to bond. Speaking of which, we gotta do that sometime. Tell me when if we can do it.
To die and come back to life.
Yeah, don't you remember what they do as what 2 guys do to bond?
Yeah, one of them dies and then comes back to life and saves the other one in the last moment.
And they, that tube where the guy was hiding. So it's not that good.
I'm gonna put
I don't think because it has to be gullible.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
not gullible,
below the like possession stands.
Yeah,
it's just not great.
And my foot was falling asleep. Why did I do this? Ignore this. Now we got Jumpin' Jack.
Jumpin' Jack.
Part 6. Still in Ocean. The dude that could fuck with gravity and have spinny things. Let me find.
The weightlessness.
Yeah, and he had like this spinny. Yeah. I think it's an alright fighting stand, but yeah, there you are. Hello, Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jumping Jack Flash, Gravity Remover. If Lang Ranger spits on some, oh yeah, the dude has a spit on the dude. The victim becomes the center of a zero gravity environment. Being spat on by Wrangler causes the victim to stop being subject to gravity as well. Yeah, and then the centrifuge force attack. Pretty much he makes his wrist spin super fast. He shoot screws out. So takes away gravity.
It's not bad. It's not as good as like Sea Moon.
Yeah, it's a it's like the great value version.
We'll call this like a bad assassination stand.
Yeah, it's all it really has going is hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, who's next?
Not a oh, we got Justice, Part 3.
Justice. Man, I really don't remember the names of any of these.
Yeah. The way Part 3 went by tarot cards and Egyptian gods. The Egyptian gods were like the ones after the tarot cards where they were like, haha, the gods are actually my elite forces. But Justice. Yeah, it's funny. There you go, this is the smoke, the fog one, that's right, by like Baba Yaga, whatever it was. It is a stand, a fog, often in the shape of a crown, skull, and hands capable of creating illusions and puppeteering its victims by reading their wounds. Yeah, so big old fog. Just as primary takes the appearance of a massive cloud of fog, being large enough to envelop a small cemetery. When materialized, it appears as a skeleton. Fog string puppeteering, so I can control people with their wounds with the fog in the end. Like it tried to shoot whole horse. Illusions, it can, make illusions.
This is the one that Star Platinum eventually like vacuumed, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I was just looking at the gallery and you see him sucking it in. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? It's illusions.
The illusions and the I think it's not bad.
Yeah, it can help people by controlling them, which is good.
Maybe we put it high B or low A.
Yeah, I'd say B at least, because
okay.
Like if you don't have any wounds, it won't really hurt you.
Right. You kind of already have to be near them.
And then we get the old Rubberface, another god.
Oh, yep, one of the Oingo Boingo brothers.
Yeah. KHNUM. Who knows?
KHNUM?
Yes, let's see if they give me how to pronounce it.
Knum?
Okay, it's
Kun.
The pronunciation. KUNU. Oh wait, that's the Japanese. How the Japanese pronounce it. So kind of, he just can change his face to look like other people.
It's not a great stand. He can't even like change his body.
No, he can. He can alter his appearance, weight, height, scent, and voice. So he can change all of that.
Huh.
But funny enough, there's a better body transformation stand in Part 3. But this is all this one can do is change the appearance. I gotta say
it's not great. Yeah, I think
because it doesn't even give you any protection or anything.
Yeah, let's put it mid to low D. Very situational. All right,
Now we get to
a good
the
one.
spicy cat boys.
Yeah.
First,
So
we have
there's two of them here.
yes, because the Jajolian one is a little different, which we will get to. So first is the classic Part 4 cat boy. Where is my back button? There's my back button. So Part 4. Hold on. We all know what he does. He touches you and you go kaboom. Killer cream.
This is the one that you touch something and it explodes.
Yep. Pretty much. Ability, bomb, transmutation. Touch you, you turn into a bomb. Boom, bada bing. Very good, very strong. Gets rid of all the evidence. Which I think is really cool. And then later on, I don't think it's going to make a big difference, but he can get air bomb transmutation and put the stray cat in his belly, which is pretty much the same, but he just.
I saw stray cat on this list.
Yeah, that's its own. Yeah, there it is, right next to the blue dude. Which stray cat by itself kind of sucks.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, so bombs. Bombs is a pretty good ability. I would say bombs in general is kind of an A tier ability.
Yeah, I'd say A, mainly for the fact on no evidence.
We could say like destruction with extra utility, so maybe like around Aerosmith, maybe a little better than Aerosmith.
Yeah, I'd definitely say better than Aerosmith. And all he wanted to do was be able to hold hands. And just the hands.
Just hands. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so this is part 8.
Jajolian.
Killer Queen?
Yes, so it's a bit different because it is a close range stand that always stays close to its user and has above but possesses power revolving around explosive and can deploy 2 types of bombs to fight, making it a powerful stand. So this one, Killer Queen's primary role is to create bubbles that explode on contact. These bubbles were described as floating in the air as projectiles, but as shown to also form inside the person's skin or on an object if Killer Queen physically strikes them. Having a target locally inflate and explode, the bubbles can presumably come from Kira's hand. So similar, he can make them like bubbles, so it's bubble bombs. And the other thing is sheer heart attack, which is one thing, which tiny bombs Kira can how big the explosions are, able to make them small enough to travel through a person's bloodstream, almost as large as someone's head. The power of the blast is dependent on the size demonstrated by sheer heart attack's ability to clear a blood clot. So he used sheer heart attack to get rid of blood clots. And yeah. And the thing is, he had sheer heart attack from the get-go. He did evolve like the original one did. Sheer heart attack.
I remember him using it.
Spike nerves.
I remember him using it like medically. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what he can control the size of sheer heart attack, and as it said, use it to get rid of blood clots. He was a doctor.
Okay. I would say like,
and his explosive bubbles.
I would say equivalent, but slightly above the original Killer Queen.
Yeah. I'd say slightly above just because it starts off with sheer heart attack.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. We know that the abilities are almost the same. The only difference is we're shown more
the
versatility.
Size.
Yeah. Okay.
And now we get to one that, come on,
Yes, King Mu Crimson. This is absolutely a
Hacks.
hacks tier.
Yeah, hacks. I'd say
Set your
above.
opponent's ping to 500. The stand.
Yeah, I'd say above bites the dust because this cuts out snip snip. You don't need that part of time, do you? Huh? Yeah, this. Yeah. So what? Hold on. Let me explain.
Allow me to explain King Crimson's ability.
So, you guys know how movie film. Just think of time as a movie film. In King Crimson, this can cut a part out and splice it in, but he can still see what happened to the part he spliced. But you can only see the movie with the splice and not knowing what happened. There, done, easy. No further questions. Next.
My favorite explanation of the ability is King Crimson is on like a carbon fiber, like high quality internet connection, and you have a 500 millisecond ping.
Yeah, that seems fair. Or you're just getting he's just DDoSing you.
Yeah, pretty much. Overload your
and
server.
we get another. Next, we get another king.
Ooh.
King
Is this
nothing.
what is it? Nat King Cole or something like that?
No, it's King Nothing. It's Daddy.
King Nothing. Okay.
It's Daddy's.
The second scent-based stand.
It possesses the ability to system itself into small jigsaw pieces and track a person object through the scent. Pretty basic. Definitely I would put it in the job area. A tracker.
Yeah.
Probably one of the first. That's all it does is track, pretty much.
It's good. It's just not anything more than a locator stand.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, this one. This one's very unique, and I like it. Yes. It can make duplicates of things with its stickers. Part 6.
Ah, Kiss.
No, part 7. Yes.
No, it's part 6.
I like it. Yeah.
It's an interesting stand. Like,
yeah,
it's one of the stands that I bring up when I say like the powers in JoJo's are very unique and creative. Like Kiss is a crazy
prime
interesting
example.
stand. Yeah. It's not
Like,
super strong.
No, it's like luckily let me try to get her name. Ormis, that's it, yeah. Ormis is clever. And she is clever with it, which is very good. Like, I think she's a good user with it, especially when she fought Highway to Hell. I think that was the first time she used in a battle, I believe. It does damage when two things collide, so it's similar to E4C. Not to a hard extent, but it does do some damage when things come back. I do think it's good.
I would put it in
high B.
B, yeah. Kind of similar to Justice in that it's strong and it's useful, but to actually attack someone, you kind of have to do a little bit of setup.
And also with that, I think she made copies of money, and it has other uses than fighting. So I think it might be better to Justice because it can do other things than just.
True. The utility is pretty strong.
Yeah. That's it. Next we have Craftworks.
Craftworks, huh?
Ah, yes. One of Dio's bastards.
Oh, from the end of part 6.
Yeah. I don't remember this feud at all. Man, yeah. Turns out Theo was getting some tell while he was trying to take over the world. There's a lot of more tell than you thought. Where are you, Craft Songs? Pretty sure, unless I'm completely wrong. one of the stands in the wiki that says stand collection. Yeah, okay, a bunch of DVDs. What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact, in Stone Ocean they want to name I believe Planet Waves Earth, Wind and Fire until he was reminded like he already did that one. He's like,
He already did Earth, Wind, and Fire?
yeah, it was in a part. Yeah, it was the alien boy.
Oh, okay. So he did technically have a stand.
Yeah, okay, I might be wrong. Is it not? It looks like it is. Where is Kraftwerks? Oh, never mind. It's part 5. It's, it looked like one of the bastards. Kraftwerks, is a stand of Saleh, featured in JOJO Part 5. It has the ability to lock objects' positions, completely freezing them in place, or affixing it to another object. Ah, this is when he fought good old gun boy. Yeah. And he locked the rocks in place to climb over them. That's right. But he has positioning locking. Remember when they were like Mister was fighting them on like the top of the truck and whatnot?
Oh yeah. Like the first, one of the first fights that we see. Mr.
Yeah, this is like after they got on the boat, or they got off the little boat, and they were trying to do stuff. And kinetic energy accumulation. Kraftwerk can also add kinetic energy to frozen objects, such as using the bullet it stopped from Mr.'s gun as a weapon against him by repeatedly touching it. Yeah, I remember this. A locked object enough times, Saleh, I'm pretty sure it's Saleh. I don't think it's Cell. Can build up kinetic energy in it before releasing it. Alright, so it can lock objects and can make it store objects and release it. I think it's like really useful.
It's situationally useful. Like good against gun users, obviously.
Yeah. It has the localized names. The Kraftwerks became Arts and Crafts.
That's a horrible translation.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the ability itself is pretty cool. Like, I could see like if a JoJo had this ability, I could see it being used very creatively.
Yeah.
But he was just like a what's he assassin? Right, he was trying to kill him. He was just a killer.
Maybe we put it in like high C or low B.
I think it might. I was thinking low B just because of its energy manipulation, pretty much.
Okay. Still a strong ability. Just, very
Oh,
limited.
these guys. You remember these little fucks?
No, I don't. What is
This hat. It's less. Oh my god, French. Less Feuilles. Feuilles.
I have no idea. What part is this even from?
It's JoJolian. Remember it was first shown to have existed in 1901. It was like in the little street to shake down road veterans.
The street where like the tree had a stand.
Yeah, and like it's used to like take people's stuff, and it ability is an unusual stand is that they have no real user, and anybody can use the action to their advantage if they know how to. They do not have any combat ability whatsoever, but they're extremely useful to the Shadow Road and sealing up crimes. Hides under the fallen gecko leaves to like move stuff, and it had the stupid son.
I would
bad haircut.
Joshu. Yeah.
That's Joshu.
I would put this on the it's a job. It's
I put it as low job
tier.
because it's not controlled by anybody, and the people have to walk around it to be able to use it.
So I'm noticing
At
that
least
we
we got
have.
Joshu.
I'm noticing that we have a lot of stands to go. There is. I do think that they start repeating, but I think maybe
my
we
God,
should
yeah.
wrap up this stream and then try to finish this list. Maybe we can finish this list on your channel. That would be fun.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to save it.
Let me see. I think I can.
Yeah, it's just gonna save or download.
I'll just download the image. Okay, sweet. I've downloaded the image, so I can recreate this as necessary.
Nice. And then I can fix all these duplicates.
Yeah, if you want to go through, it does
Yeah,
look
it's so
like
weird.
everything was uploaded a few times, and then I can recreate the stand list and we can wrap this up. Whew. This
That was a few.
yeah. Oh man, it's like taking a walk down memory lane. All these different stands and the battles and abilities.
Yeah, I was getting a little refresher when I was getting the images and stuff. I was like, oh yeah. The part 8s and 7s are like, well, for you, I don't know. The ones with the animes are easier to remember. Because I think it's because we both enjoyed both the medium.
Yeah, although I will say that I've only seen bits and pieces of 4 and 5, and I haven't actually watched hardly any of 6. So I'm all caught up on the manga, obviously. But
Okay, yeah, okay. I was about to say,
but the stuff I've seen from the anime is definitely sticks out more. Like,
yeah.
I actually noticed this even in other series. So I'm a big fan of One Piece, and
Devil Fruit tier next. Esther is gonna be all Logia.
I have opinions, but
oh, I bet you do.
But
a One Piece fan has opinions. Shocker. Let me guess. I bet you know who the traitor is.
I've been called out, but but I noticed that when I was reading the black and white version, it was harder for me to kind of like stick the characters in my mind than when I went back and read the colored version.
Yeah.
Like the color is like so important, and it's honestly one of the things I love the most about this JoJo style is that Araki is just like, yeah, color is super important, and I don't give a fuck what the actual colors are supposed to be. We're drawing colors based on the situation and moods the characters are in, and that's.
I love what he does with the lips.
Yeah, it's just his entire style is just so. It's so funny because when people make fun of anime, they usually reference JoJo like, I saw through your seeing through of my stand or of my attack, which is totally a JoJo thing. But JoJo doesn't even look or act like most anime.
Yeah, and plus there's like 9 parts now, so each part has its own different feel about it. So
I think most of the time people just parody part 3 though.
Exactly, partly like, oh, you're referencing a anime from the 1980s, like based from the 1980s of a big macho, like, yeah. Talk to me when you get to part 8 and we talk about gravity. I'm like, what?
Yeah, most anime doesn't look like part 3 JoJo's anymore. In fact, JoJo doesn't look like part 3 JoJo's anymore.
even when he draws the older characters, it's in the new JoJo design. Like, have you seen I have a few of the JoJo hardcovers now. With like one of them has the Joseph on the cover. That's John in his like current style. And it, yeah, you want to be able to tell.
Yeah.
Which
people
seeing his evolution is so cool.
People freaked out when Jotaro showed up in part 5, right? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And he, like it was just a one single shot of Jotaro in part 5, and he was like
Oh yeah.
skinny and the same height as like short, and like Star Platinum was all like twinky as well, and it's like, yeah, of course, because the art style changed, because it was a different style of story.
And like he's in part 6 when he was more of an important king. I kind of like his style in part 6, 2 belts, but he's a dad now. Come on, no,
Dad
no.
Taro.
He's a come on. He likes dolphins.
he ain't here for your dang stand battles and prison escapes. He's just checking in on his daughter in between dolphin trips.
He's checking on his daughter finally.
Finally,
I do wish he was coming.
Finally, got a opening in my dolphin watching schedule. God, it's so taxing and.
Could you imagine if Jotaro acted like Joseph did with his daughter?
Actually caring, right?
Oh,
coming to visit every once in a while.
Yeah.
When you're,
we should do a JoJo tier list, part tier list, and villain tier list, like in one go, and to see how wrong you are.
Well, I have to say that part 8 is currently like really up there for me, just because I read it last.
Yeah.
Even though
I
think I like some of the other parts more, but part 8 is still like the most impressive in my mind.
I would say part 8. I mean, the first half was good, but I feel like it took a dip with me, and then the later half when they were focused on the Wakaka flute, and I wasn't feeling all this stuff like that.
Oh, see, I liked the second half of part 8 because I felt like it was all coming together, right?
Well, yeah, there's a few parts that seem like messy. Were you reading it month to month? Yeah, me too. There's a few parts where I was like, I wasn't reading it from start to finish. I wasn't in there for 10 years.
Yeah, I think I caught up around the arc where they were first learning that the fruit had been grafted, and they were trying to find the right tree.
Yeah. I think I'd have to check, but it was a little bit after the part 4 anime ended. Maybe a year after it ended, wherever that was. I'm not sure, but yeah.
It's so long.
I would say, I will say my favorite part, and the best part, I Will Fight You, is a Snowball Run.
Steel Ball Run is really good. Honestly, like part 7 and part 8 feel like Araki just kind of came into his own with the storytelling, right? Like part 1 and 2 are just kind of parodies of other media. Part 3 and 4 are very disconnected. Part 5 is actually a story arc. Part 6 is actually a story arc. But part 7 feels like the epic story that part 1 and 2 should have been. And part 8 feels like the hometown growing mystery that part 4 should have been.
Yeah, and where was I going with this?
I'm hoping that part 9 becomes the crime drama of all time, because part part 5 was already good. If part 9 can do like the crime drama style story even better, like let's fucking go.
Yeah, I hope they travel around Hawaii as they did in part 5 in Italy.
That would be cool.
I bet they would go to the different islands and whatnot. But
I'm just imagining like Araki finishes the last chapter of part 8 and it gets sent off to the editor, and they're like, okay, you've got a little while to prepare and research for part 9. We know that you're going to write a part 9. And they're like, where are you going to set it? And he's like, Hawaii. And they're like, okay, we're sending you to Hawaii for a few months.
yeah,
he's like, wow, thank you.
I saw some comments or something about the detail of like the backgrounds and stuff of the Hawaii setting. Like, oh wow, he did his research. Yeah, he always does, but I bet he took some time in Hawaii.
Yeah, and it's always funny when that happens. The author of the manga Kaguya Wants to Be Confessed To took a vacation to India, and just coincidentally, one of his characters also decides to take a vacation and do a little chapter in India.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing I'm scared about part 9 is so far Dragano is my favorite JoJo bro of maybe all time.
Dragona.
And,
Dragona.
Dragona. Yeah. Is my favorite JoJo of all time, and I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure 6 out of like 8 parts, my favorite JoJo bro has died. Now I'm scared.
Yeah, there's already like a deep fandom surrounding Dragona. If
please,
if that ends in death, the fandom is gonna riot.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like part 5, my favorite JoJo bro lives. Part 1, part 2, no. Part 3, no. Part 4.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite JoBro in part 3?
Yeah. Hold on, let me think. I mean,
because there's a couple in part 3. Abdul.
Yeah.
Abdul.
I mean, he was just. I don't know. He's just cool.
He was cool. Actually, like a semi-intelligent and reasonable
like
sort of
brother.
person. Yeah.
And did you know he was supposed to die, but I want to say either he was liked too much by the fans or by the author, and they brought him back. Like he was planned to be
only to die
dead,
again.
But yeah, I mean, it was a far better death, I would say, because it's more at the pinnacle.
Very true.
Yeah, it became a theme. Mm-hmm. But yeah, part 5. Part 5 was the only time my favorite JoJo lived.
Oh, you like Mister then?
Oh, I love Mister. He was like, he was out of all the JoJo. I was like, yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll have 4. And like, yeah, he was cool. And I thought he was gonna die because he seemed like one of the goofy ones to die. And then part 6, well, I mean, technically everybody died.
Yeah. I honestly I think Jiro's my favorite JoBro. Just like,
I mean,
wise in the ways of the world, and kind of like takes zero shit. I like him.
Out of favorite JoBros, I would say he's my favorite too, because he's funny, he's strong, he has great lips, great grills. Is he? No, he can't be the only JoJo that has grills. Maybe.
I think he is. I mean, we haven't.
He might be.
We haven't met everyone in part 9 yet, but I'm pretty sure he's the only one with like a full grill.
Yeah, not a stand user, except for that one time when he got Jesus' eyes, but we don't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, got the spin, which, yeah, he was a straight up, I'd say he's my favorite JoJo.
Yeah, and good, and pretty solid like backstory too.
Yeah, he's like Oh yeah, with the whole executioners, like that was. That was so cool.
It's something that I mostly see when I talk about One Piece, but there's a difference between character development and character progression. And
Yeah.
character development is like, as the character is put into more situations, they react in ways that teach us about them. And we learn more about them. We learn about their backstory. We learn about who they are as a person. That's character development. Character progression is the whole like, I went on a journey and I became a different person, and now I'm who I am now. And one of my favorite things about One Piece is that you have tons of character development with very little character progression. Once you meet the characters, they're pretty much who they are, with a few exceptions. But you keep learning more about them, and you keep kind of getting these revelations about who they are as a person, right? As they put themselves in the greater situations. And that's what I like about Jiro. He's pretty much who he is and who he's going to be at the start of the series. But as we learn more about him, we begin to understand his actions more, and we begin to root for him more until the very end, when he finally gets his stand power and helps everything and gets to go home. Yeah, we understand the significance of the thing he was going to do the entire time. He didn't actually change all that much. We changed, and we understood the character more.
And most of all, he helped Johnny do a lot of the bullshit he was going to.
So true, so true. Like he
was a homie.
He was the mentor figure that Johnny needed to get over his very, very hateful and sad existence.
Yeah, the way he first introduction, he's like, get on, like how he did treat him like he was in a wheelchair. He's like, you a horse, dude. It was,
here's your new wheelchair. It's a horse.
Yeah, and how he pretty much helped Johnny be able to walk again, teaching him the spin and riding the horse. Like yeah.
And I love how Tusk, in essence, became a combination of their abilities by incorporating spin into the projectiles.
Yeah, and
also least favorite stand of all time, by the way, Tusk Act 1. Ooh. Firing your fingernails at people is not something I appreciate or enjoy in any sort of context.
I mean, the first, that, but they go back, so at least there's that.
I know, but anyway.
I think with okay, how do you say his name correctly? Jiro?
I don't know.
It's like the spin, Gyro.
Gyro.
We learn when the anime comes out in 2 years. Yeah. At the end of the about one, where Valentine makes Johnny the offer, and Johnny declines. It's like, oh, you see that growth, because you know Johnny would have loved to do that, but you know he knows his homeboy wouldn't have wanted them to do that.
Yeah.
And he
Johnny went through character progression. Jiro went through character development, but by staying strong to who he was, he helped Johnny be a better person. Great dynamic.
And maybe one of the only parts that JoJo, all of the parts made me actually tear up and maybe cry a little, is when the dad is at the inn with the boots. Oh fuck, dude. That part, I was really like, oh fuck, man, no, don't do that. Come on.
Did I ever? I don't think JoJo ever brought me to crying, but it did absolutely, you kind of get those moments where your entire body is just like, yes, tons of those moments. Visceral emotional reactions.
Did you see we got a little bit to the One Piece, but did you see we got Zoro's family tree?
I did, and I mean, no big surprises there, right?
Yeah, but great uncle, not direct family tie.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not direct lines, which perfectly fine. But also makes him a direct descendant of the old Dragon Slayer dude.
Which is very cool. Very cool and good.
Which, yeah. Like how, did you see those things like, oh, Zoro's a clone of him or something like that? Like, okay, no. I'm just so happy that's put to rest.
Yeah, just because he doesn't know his last name. Like, I hate to break it to you, but there's lots of kids who don't know their last name.
But I was seeing some people, how people were disappointed how in wow, I'm forgetting the Japanese arc.
Wano Kuni.
Wano, there we go. How in Wano, Zoro didn't really have a big his own development there, even though that was his like he got a new sword. But I mean, I think it was fine. Like who was he gonna talk to? The fox?
I saw that argument, and I think people are completely misunderstanding Zoro's arc. Because Zoro is comfortable with who he is. Unlike Robin and Usopp and even Brook at the start, Zoro doesn't have to reconcile with his past in order to move forward. Or Sanji. Sanji also had to reconcile with his past in order to move forward. Zoro is comfortable with his past. His character arc is all about reaching the top, the pinnacle of swordsmanship. Yeah. So, like, yes, Wano was great for dropping hints that Zoro might be a descendant of some people in Wano, but he doesn't give a shit.
Him to come to it, yeah. Like when we saw the flashback of Yamato, and we see his, great uncle that we know now, and just like, oh, okay, yeah, they're related. Like that's all I needed. Like, oh, same face, like like they look the same.
Yeah, and literally, that's all we needed to know is Zoro's family. So fine with that. Zoro's family is from Wano. He doesn't. He beat a Yonko commander one-on-one. We don't need more development than that.
Do you remember in the chapter before? Oh no, I think it's this chapter. How he's like, oh yeah, I guess they are related to those guys. I didn't really put it together since he only had black wings, fire, dark skin, white hair.
Oh, you should have figured it out.
That was so good. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I think I like how Zoro, the whole thing in Wano was like, hey, give me back my sword. I just want my sword. And people are like, you stole that sword from that guy. I was like, I mean, okay, look, he was a zombie. I followed him. I beat him. He gave me that sword. No one's gonna believe that. I like his whole thing was like, I just want my sword. And then even the fox. The fox who ate what was it, like human mother monk?
Oh yeah.
He saw him like oh, this is my old dude. Like I like it. We didn't need to know jack about it. I did like learning about the swords. I like learning about the swords far more. Like the Ichi, tell me about the swords. I care more about the swords.
Yeah, that's the true end of Zoro's arc is actually Kunya's arc, where we finally learn about the swords.
And have you seen like what's the top of the line swords called? Like there's only like 12 in the world. Like
they're like the supreme grade or something like that.
Yeah. I heard like to get the supreme grade, you need to turn it into a black, or one of the lower grades into a black blade. And like I saw people are theorizing that Zoro's going to turn his classic baby into a black blade, bumping up its level.
That would be fantastic. Yeah. I'm here for that storyline.
Because I saw I think it'd be cool, instead of being given one of the top grade swords, he puts the sword that he's been with forever, that's been like his heirloom, his heirloom for his goal, making it into his own black blade. Like that, I would like that more than him just getting the Ichi die. Yeah, the top of the line.
100%.
Because Mihawk,
100% agree.
Mihawk has a black sword, which he has a black blade. Yeah, that's the only thing I want. Him making his own Black Blade.
The dude,
because he has made it
yeah.
in Blade, but not permanently.
I mean, Mihawk.
Maybe that's why they took it away.
One hand's a black greatsword, so like how?
Yeah.
Like obviously the coolest sword, but I think it would be much more personal for Zoro to upgrade one of his own swords. That
I can
just
see
sounds
that's
amazing.
why story-wise, because they okay, I'm so bad with like names in general, but his the sword that got taken away from him in Wano, how that was a Black Blade. I can see him taking that away so he can make his own. Like, so not like they're not gonna say that in story-wise, but maybe that's why Oda like say, okay, look, now he has to make his own. And he got his who was it? The princess? Yeah, he got the princess's sword. The was it the heaven sword or the hell sword? See, I'm so bad with names.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I've one of the things that I like to do is reread One Piece to make sure I know the story really well. I've only read Wano once so far. I'm currently on my second read through of Wano, so I'm relearning all the names and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I like to go to like the wiki from time to time just to look at all the stuff or look at the those YouTube videos that talk about all of the different classes and whatnot. I'll just play it in the background.
Legit. Well, I think this is a
so
pretty
we're gonna
good...
have a One Piece
we'll have
stream next.
I will definitely have a One Piece tier list, but I think this is a pretty good spot to call it for now.
It is. Oh, okay. It's only 1 a.m. for me.
So I have a policy that since more people stream on the weekends generally, when I stream on the weekend, I have to raid someone that I've never raided before. So, do you have any friends that are live right now that you would suggest we drop our viewers onto?
Let's see here. Not many. I am still an NA boy. I have one that says I'm only sleeping. So,
yeah, let's not drop in on a sleeping streamer.
Let's see here. One of my brothers debuted today, but they are already offline. Should we? Let's see. I think what would be a good theme to look for somebody.
I do have someone in mind if you don't have a friend that's currently online.
No. I don't see anybody. I got Isaac Anzu. He's alright.
Oh.
He loves that one episode of Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah,
isn't that your bio in on Twitter? That I love episode 13 of FMA.
Yeah.
Only that one part though.
That singular part of Fullmetal Alchemist. You just love it. Want to be that guy. Timestamp.
You need a timestamp that says "Wish that was me."
God, I wish that was me. All right. Well, everyone in chat, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping in, lurking. Sorry if we spoiled JoJo for you. Also, sorry if we spoiled One Piece for you.
Yeah, we were vague. We didn't tell him how Luffy died. Oh, shit.
Okay. But I'm going to post the raid message up in chat, and we are going to raid. We are going to raid a friend of the channel, who I'm starting to get to know, but a pretty cool person. Katana-chan, a Fallen Angel VTuber, friend of Banicula, who's a big friend of the channel. And I've never raided Katana before. In fact, I just followed her the other day. So we're going to drop in and see how she's doing. She's currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, I think that's about it. Lovis, thanks so much for doing this.
Oh no, thank you. I've been wanting to do this for a while.
It's been a lot of fun. But we will say farewell, and we'll finish this tier list next time sometime.
Thank you, y'all.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.